Oh, I don't have a camera. Monkey nuts. Holy hell. Hold on. I don't have a camera. I got all fired up here. We're in Denver. I got to get a camera. I blame Main Street Nick. Nick, I got to hold somebody accountable. You just volunteered. Hold on. That should give me a little plug in there. Let me see. Oh, come on, camera. Nope, not yet. Hold on. I got to pull it out and put it back in. Oh, what is that saying? Okay, there it goes. It's coming. There we go. Now I got it. It's fired up. Give me just a second. I want to say hello to chat and welcome you guys in. I'm ready for some football. And boom. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Exactly. That's exactly why, Nick. Now you know. Now you know. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. All right. Got lights up here. Let me say hello to this chat. We've got some amazing people in here. It's going to be a big night on the show. I'm ready for I'm calling a Brownies win tonight. I'm calling a Brownies win. Kolya, hello. Mike Beachman, hello. Good to see you, buddy. Corby, hello. Debbie, thank you guys for going over to the mod chat, too, with helping me out with handling the situation. Appreciate you. Debbie Bernfeld, hello. Dave's Disney, Triple D, welcome in. I'll finally give in to do that. Douglas, hello. Good to see you, buddy. John Graziano, hello. Dropping down. Gloria, Miss Thibodeau, hello. Good to see you. Where's the second half of Team Thibodeau? Gregory, hello. Lady Flop TV. Hello, Lady Flop TV. Gregory's in here with us. Plymouth Rock. Our good friends at Plymouth Rock are here. There's Mr. Thibodeau. Team Thibodeau is in the house. Badger Backer, hello. Welcome in. Dropping down. Ryan, a.k.a. Awesome. Hello, Ryan. Welcome in. We already got a troll in here. Amazing. Chris Mann. Hello, Chris. Tina Marie. Hello, Tina. How was did any deliveries come to your house today, Tina? Welcome in. Main Street Nick, our good friend, is in here. Good to see you. Drop it down. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. Kelsey Elizabeth, hello. Oh, I got to take these bigger lights down. I want to lower the lights here a little bit. Welcome in. Let me do this. No good packages. Tina loves to get a good package in her hand from time to time when the UPS guy shows up and drops off his boxes. Where's the lights behind me? Dun. All right. Sorry, I'm a little late getting set up. I was making a few important phone calls and getting a little fired up for tonight. All right, let me get my sound up. Chris, man, I don't get it. Denver can't win with Wilson, but the Steelers looking good. Well, they're playing more to his type of scheme. Better scheme for Wilson. That's why, I think, at least. All right, did I get everybody? I think I got everybody. Welcome in. Let's get it going. We're going to get our screen up here at kickoff. We should have Monday night. I haven't even played the Monday night opening here. Let me give that to you real quick. I'll be right back. 3, 2.
Good evening and welcome to Monday Night Football. 99 yards and a half. Are you ready for some football? Nobody catches ball. It's an amazing event. It makes what concerts look like tea parties.
Love it. Welcome. I'm ready for Monday night, y'all. I am ready for Monday night. Let's do it. Give me some Snoop Dogg. Here we go, Snoop.
To the following presentation of the National Football League.
Kelsey, are you available for Friday?
Kilo 7 Tango Victor. Request to land.
Here we go.
This is Bronco Tower. You are T-minus 2 minutes to kick off.
It's Monday Night Football, the main event. My Browns are going to win big. Let's go.
Brownies. Broncos. Coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Great song. Oh, Lord. Awesome, Gregory. Gotcha.
Straight out the gates, we scrapping. Clashes, blitz, all action. Run past all the finish, but no caption. Mono, E-mono, so what's happening? Let's get it cooking. In the trenches, stomping the yard. I came, I seen, I started, I ran, I ball hard. Hit it.
Love this opening. Share out the stream, everybody. Let a friend know. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh, Lord. Dun, 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 dun.
Chris and Cindy and Snoop.
We're in Denver. It's not snowing. I'm not happy about that part. But I am ready for Monday night. Mile High, beautiful park. Since they rebuilt it a couple years ago. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing it out. Get a friend over here. We could have 100 watching right away. JC Skipper Brian, what's up? I hear I might see you at Magical Night of Hope. That's awesome. Kevin Stefanski is up there. He didn't shave today. He's not the hottest coach out there with a free-wheeling whiskers everywhere. And since Molly's not here, I can say that. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that button. We're going to change at 8 o'clock or 8:15 at the kickoff. We'll give you the updated screen. Dun, dun,
You've been interested to see how the offense has evolved for the Browns with Stefanski as head coach and Ken Dorsey now calling the plays as offensive coordinator. Yeah, I just always liked what Kevin Stefanski brought to Cleveland and their ability to run the football.
I am ready for this. Taterhead, what's up? Wish they would make Christmas tree snacks. You ain't kidding. Absolutely. I need some. I'm out of them. I got to go. Preston's got them all. All right, here we go, kicking off. Brownies are kicking off to Denver. Brownies are kicking off to Denver. Keep pounding those likes. Let's get to 100 quick. See how many people we can get in here tonight.
Tonight, trying to figure out a way to beat this very good Denver Broncos defense.
Broncos defense is solid.
Dustin Hopkins will let it fly, and we're glad you're with us tonight as Tremont Smith and Marvin Mims wait for the kick.
Here's your kick. Boots it. Touchback. Here comes Bo Nix in Denver out to the field to start up tonight's game.
But after the first two games, weeks 1 and 2 at Seattle at home against Pittsburgh, he's thrown 16 touchdown passes, just 2 interceptions, and he's run for 4 touchdowns, which has been a plus. And a little
Yeah, he's been doing really well.
Knew he would be able to do.
Let's see if Cleveland's defense can step up and take him down here.
Oregon with the 12th pick.
First down and 10. Denver under center. Play action. Going to throw. Incomplete. 35 likes on the board. Let's try to get to 25 on the subscriber count tonight. That's our goal. 25 on the subscriber count tonight. 25. That would be a good night. That would be a great Monday night. Second down and 10. Second and 10. Shotgun formation. Single back set. Going to throw again. Throws it underneath. Wide receiver outlet. Mims, gain of about 7.
To the 37, a gain of 7, so 3rd down and 3 coming up. We've always liked what Jim Schwartz has been able to do.
Joint Instagram, Tina. Joint Instagram, that's where it's at.
That's where they are after a really good season a year ago.
3rd down and 3, 3rd and 3.
In his first season as the defensive coordinator, a lot of those same players returned.
7 and 5, Denver. 3 and 8, Cleveland. Up the middle. Cleveland stuffs it.
What they put out there last year. Here's a carry by
Actually, bats have pretty good eyesight. Batman, he has a good eyesight, really good. There's one right off the top. He can see really well. Brownies get the hold. Oh, did they really? They removed your package. I'll find it again. I won't have it tonight, though. Collected at the 3. Out to the 5. Cleveland out to the 10. Going to get sacked right there. Boom. Here comes the Cleveland offense. Jameis Winston leading them out.
Yeah, you just simply cannot field it when you get inside the 5. You got to put your heels in the ground and anything over your head, let it go. A mistake, but man, what a great punt. And what a nice job Jameis Winston has done since taking over. We talked about it. He did just enough to get the win at home on that snowy night against Pittsburgh. And now taking on the crowd and this good Denver defense.
Tina, I got it. That quickly. I know how to find things. I got it. Didn't take long. Seconds. Under center. Single back set. Going to throw it across the middle. Winston. Complete. First down and more. Out to the 30. 35, 40. 45, 50. Down to the 44. Woo! Ric Flair out there yelling and screaming. Airdrop it to my phone. Send it to Tina. Correction, send it to Cranberry Rainbow Box. There you go. First down and 10, handoff. Chubb, maybe a yard. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe today. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in.
With Jameis Winston, a quarterback, that's that second note. You see they're not scoring any points, and they have had a revolving door in left tackle. They're down to Jermaine Ifedi making his second straight start out there, not the way they want to protect the blind side for Winston. Now,
second down and 9. Winston, single back set behind him. It's going to be Chubb. Handoff up the middle. Chubb again. Solid run. Gain of 7. Gain of 8. Gain of 9. Gain of 10. First down.
That's what we've come to expect from number 24, who has fought his way all the way back from a devastating knee injury. Gets 10. Oh, it's such a good job up front of creating a hole. Nick Chubb hasn't had a lot of these.
That's a big hole. He saw the hole, and he just bent right over and started pounding it, and he got 10 yards. After his knee reconstruction, that's impressive. First down and 10. First and 10. Shotgun, looking to throw. Checks down to a run. He's got Chubb again. Gain of 5. Gain of 6. Second down and 4. Second down and 4. Welcome into all fans coming in tonight. Monday Night Football. We broadcast all the primetime games on this channel. Hit us up with a follow tonight. Say hello in the chat. We welcome you in. Tell us where you're watching from, what team you're on, all that good stuff. We'd love to hear it. Second down and 4. Second and 4. Denver in the home, all blues. Chubb gets it again. Nice job by Denver. They stop it. No gain. Cooper in on the play. Cooper in on it. Big Guns Malone. What's up, Guns? Welcome in. Good to see you. Third down. Trying to get 20 subscribers tonight. That's our goal, y'all. Shotgun. Empty backfield. Wide receiver in motion is Moore. Looking to throw. Dumps it down the field. Got him in. Overthrows him. He was looking for Njoku. Didn't get him. Field goal attempt. Field goal unit coming on. He had the right throw, right angle. He just overthrew him.
This is a matchup we're going to be watching throughout this night. They put Jerry Jeudy in the slot.
Field goal opportunity coming.
As good a year as any corner in all of football. Just an outstanding player. Be fun to watch that one as we move through the evening. 47-yard try by Dustin Hopkins.
It's up and no good. Wide left. Wide left.
And now 15 of 22.
Yes, Tina, what?
It's Hopkins on the season. Broncos will take over. They dodge one here.
Broncos dodged a hard one right there.
Hold one left.
No, you never told me you were allergic to eggplant. Somehow, in that case, I don't believe you are. All right. No score here in the first. No score here in the first. Who goes to a grocery store and sings and dances in a grocery store?
Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine, which can be fatal. Stop jargons and call your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, trouble breathing, or
hoping Houston has a good bye week to finish off the season strong. Yeah, I'm hoping the Ravens have a good bye week, get some much-needed health, get healthy, figure out what they got going. We'll see. See that, Tina? Debbie loves eggplant.
Don't use if allergic to jargons. Stop use if you have a serious allergic reaction. Call your doctor if you have rash, swelling, difficulty breathing, or swallowing. You may have increased risk for lower limb loss.
Anybody new in here for the first time on our channel? Anybody watching today brand new in here? First time on our channel.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi.
How can I help you?
Tucker needs to practice. He just needs to take a break for a little bit and go find himself. That's all.
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the
That's just a mental blocker.
Seem ready for bedtime? No.
And then
Jose Cabrera. What's up, Jose? Welcome in. Glad you're joining us tonight.
Noodles can sometimes
Which team are you on? Chris Mann's back for his third time. Appreciate you. Thank you for Chris for subscribing to the channel. We appreciate you.
Well, Jameis Winston knew he had the joke.
Denver, awesome. Good luck to your Broncos.
That was his reaction. A little frustration. He knew that he missed a shot. Yeah, a guy who's 10-year veteran in the league and has played as many
Absolutely.
games as he knows.
If you like it, hit that subscribe. Come back again. We'd love for it. Under center, Knicks, handoff. Solid run around the outside. And that's a gain of 9. Gain of 10 on first down. McLaughlin on the run. Gain of 11. First down, Broncos.
Running back by committee, and they just roll with the hot hand. Well, McLaughlin, he
First down.
starts inside, and then he bounces it.
Gowdy, what's up?
Crease, and I really like this guy. I mean,
It is what it is. Welcome in.
great quickness and speed, and can certainly make some things happen. And
First down and 10. First and 10.
At this stage of his career, then we're
Shotgun formation. Changes now going under center.
Injury a couple of years ago.
Wide receiver in motion. Going to hand it off to the wide receiver on the end around. He's going to get about 4, maybe 5. Second down coming up.
Trying to get him involved, and Marvin over the left side picks up 4. Well, I really like Marvin Mims and what he's capable of doing. You mentioned
Marvin Mims on the end around.
And he was a Pro Bowl player as a returner, and Sean Payton said, hey, with that kind of ability, let's figure out more of a role offensively, and we've seen that here in recent weeks from him.
Rolls out to the right. Going to throw. Wide open. Dropped it.
There's a strike, and it's dropped.
Oh, my God. It was right in his hands. That was a perfect throw.
And it's 3rd down and 6.
Hey, let's try to get 5 subscribers if we can on the channel tonight to start. Let's get up to that 24,010 plateau and try to get up to 100 likes. That's what we're focused on tonight. You can help me at home on the broadcast. Shotgun formation, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6.
That's not something he did a lot
We do our success together on these streams as a team. Shotgun pressure coming, throws in the air, wide open, caught. First down. Goes back to Cortland Sutton for a first down. Great little play right there, got to be honest. First down and 10, Broncos. Second drive of the night. From the 30, shotgun formation, going to throw. Underneath, caught. Gain of 5. What's up, Grandpa, husband? How you doing, Bill? Good to see you. Curtis family, welcome in. Second down coming up. Predict the Bills and the Chiefs will be in the AFC. Lions and Eagles. Okay. Good luck to you.
Career high 26% of the routes, and as the season has gone on,
second down and 5.
Between Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton has grown, and this is a good combo right now. Yeah, I mean Cortland Sutton has done a lot for this team.
Second and 5.
At one time during the offseason that maybe Cortland Sutton wouldn't be back.
Shotgun formation, single back set, going to throw. Nix got time, gets it off, caught immediately and dropped. Dropped, looking for Williams. Third and 5.
Jordan Hicks is out there to make that stop. And it is third down. You mentioned these receivers, Joe, as far as Cortland Sutton, who's 6'4".
Third down.
Marvin Mims is the only little guy on the field. He's 5'11". Everyone else looks like a basketball team. They're like 6'3", 6'4".
Nix brings him up to the line.
Receiving crews are going to find.
Shotgun formation, looking to throw. Alex Miller, hello, buddy. Almost 50 likes on the board. Keep hitting it, everybody. Third, going to throw. Nix has got time. Going to step up and try to run it. Throws on a run. Is it caught and held? Yes. Cortland Sutton again. First down. Need 100 likes and we need 10 subscribers. That's our goal. Let's go. Let's go. Cortland Sutton's on his goal tonight. Catch as many balls as he can. The defense has been really soft in the secondary here. From the 18, first and 10. MN, what's up? Welcome in, 00. Good to see you. Under center, single back set. Handoff, Williams. Bounces off somebody. Bounces off somebody. He's going to get a yard. Going to get a yard after all that. Second down.
Watching the play of Bo Nix, organizations saying, how do we not take this guy? I mean, he was the 6th quarterback taken, the 12th pick overall. He played a ton of college football. He's a coach's son. He can run. He can throw on the run. He's got a big arm. He's being coached by
O'Connell, what's up? Good to see you.
Come on. Well, a lot of people around the league are saying the same thing about why they didn't draft Patrick Mahomes as well. You know, I think a lot of it.
Shotgun formation, empty backfield. Empty backfield. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nix running for his life. About to get hit. Throws. Is that caught or bounce? They're saying it's a catch. On the 1, first and goal. I'd like to see it again before they can hopefully challenge if they need to. Oh, that's questionable. Izzo, hello. Handoff up the middle. Williams, is he in? He's down at the 1 again. Second down at 1.
I mean, they got Bailey in the 7th round. And it's high praise from head coach Sean Payton when he says that Bailey reminds him of Marcus Colston.
Second down and goal on the 1.
In the 7th round from Hofstra. I talked to Sean Payton before that season in 06. He said, I've got a 7th round wide receiver who will be the steal of the draft. And he went on to become an all-pro player. In that same first draft in New Orleans, and for Sean when he was head coach, they drafted an all-pro guard in Jory Evans in the 4th round.
Handoff up the middle. He gets stopped and dropped. A yard loss. Third down and goal.
Welcome to the Dog Pound.
Down to Denver
There you go, Izzo. That's for you.
Has been really good in the red zone. They came into this game 12th in the NFL, but over the last 3 games, these 3 games.
3rd and goal. This is a big stop if they can hold them.
The only loss then being
Broncos want to shove it down their throat. Broncos are a much improved football team.
So this group is, they're used to scoring touchdowns here over the last 3 games.
Shotgun formation. Handoff again. Williams, oh my God, easily walked in on that one. Touchdown, Denver. Try this again. I think I'd like to make new touchdown videos that we could play. I think it's time to update them. I think I got to look into that. Extra point coming. Extra point is good. 7-0 Broncos. 7-0 Broncos. Welcome into our stream tonight. If you're brand new in our chat, well, my name is Pete. This is the show. Welcome to my studio here in Maryland. We do every primetime game we can. We're going to be doing playoffs. We're going to be doing Super Bowl. We're going to be doing UFL on this channel. It is football galore. As much football as we can provide to you, we're going to do it. Hit that subscribe and help me out tonight. Trying to grow this channel. Want to get up to 25 on that subscriber count tonight because we want people to come back. I am a triple amputee. I tell everybody just so you know, so you're not caught off guard. Lost my left hand and both of my legs in a medical tragedy. But this is what I do now for fun. And I could use your help to grow as we do this as a team and become a family over here. So nice to meet everybody tonight. If you're brand new, welcome back to the Veterans. Let's have some fun. Jose Rivas, hello from El Paso, Texas. Good to see you. Good to see you. Dun, 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 dun. There's the link to my story of my magical tragedy. Journey back from a tragedy right there. If you'd like to watch it, it's right there on your screen. But I will warn you, viewer discretion is advised. That is very, very, very violent to watch. There are pictures of me there in the coma and during surgery and all kinds of other stuff. So make sure you hit it up. 62 good people in here right now hanging with us. Plus, you got scores across the top of your screen for those of you that can see your screen. You got scores for basketball, hockey. During the baseball season, we'll have baseball up there ready to go.
Toyotathon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota, like Camry. Wait, what?
Huh.
RAV4 Hybrid.
The over-under tonight is 42.
How'd you do that? Toyotathon magic.
42-21, 3 touchdowns. I'm going to say over tonight. I'm going to say over tonight, Gregory. It's only 3 touchdowns apiece. I don't have a dog in this fight, so threw a dart and picked the Browns. Good job, Patty. Let's go.
ESPN's Monday Night Football brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Round out your protection with life, phone, and pet health insurance. Last week, Jameis Winston played in his first ever snow game as the Browns hosted the Steelers. Winston threw for 219 yards, ran it in for a touchdown. The Browns upset the Steelers 24.
Browns getting the ball back here.
In one snow game myself on Thanksgiving there in Dallas, and it was the greatest thing ever because everyone is running on ice. It's like everyone's playing in slow motion except the quarterback who's throwing it. It's like you always do. It was the most fun that I've ever had playing a game. It was the only one I ever played it. Here is Jameis Winston.
Here comes Winston for his second time.
The Steelers game in the snow on Hard Knocks.
I forgot to give y'all a shout out. Y'all made that field one of the best fields to play on in that snow. I appreciate y'all, Jameer. You had Jameer swiping the lines, blow drying the field. Like, thank y'all.
Talking to the Browns crew after that was just a fun night.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Winston under center. Single back set behind him. Fakes the handoff. Play action. Go to throw. Lets it go. Caught. First down. Out of bounds at the 41. What a catch by Njoku on that one. Wow.
So linebacker Cody.
What a catch by Njoku.
Not terrible coverage by Barton. You know, he's trailing, but you've got to get that ball out on the boundary, which Winston does, and Njoku makes a nice catch. I like both of these tight ends for Cleveland and how they're able to use them. As I mentioned earlier in this game, a little different offensive philosophy than what we've seen out of them in the past.
First down and 10. First and 10. 3:37 on the clock in the first. Shotgun formation now changes, goes under center. Pitch. End around. Reverse. Kadarius Toney gets about 2 yards. He ran about 60 yards. He's going to gain 2.
After a gain of just 3. They elevate him.
They're going to say 3.
Cedric Tillman, their number 2 receiver in this game, out with a concussion. And Tony gets it on the toss and gets 3. Yeah, and you just see it look like he had an opportunity for a pretty nice game, but the speed and pursuit by this Denver defense, that's, as I mentioned, Joe,
second down and 7.
the defense a year ago with Vance Joseph gave up 70.
Keep hitting that like. We only got 54 likes on the board. Let's get that up to 75. Handoff. Going to go to Chubb. Gain of about 3. Actually 2. It's going to be third down and 1. Third and 1. Hello, Brandon. Welcome in.
It'll be third down. Here are the numbers when you look at it. Last season, it wasn't pretty. Yards per play, the sacks. This year, with largely the same group, with some important additions. Points per game, the yards per play, they're first in the league, and they lead the league in sacks. He's done a terrific job. And
third down and 3. Third and 3.
Maybe one day I will, but to have been a head coach in Denver and then accept the job as defensive coordinator, that's not easy to do.
Going to roll out, throw on the run. Got a man wide open, caught. Down the sidelines at the 10. Down to 8. It's Moore on the catch. Big play. All the way down. First and goal. Cleveland.
For number 5, and it's first and goal for Cleveland. Well, we talked about it coming in that Riley Moss is
okay.
out of the lineup, and he had been playing really well. And so now Levi Wallace is the one who's out there trying to match up with Elijah Moore and just totally gets it turned around. Levi Wallace came in last week when Moore left the game, or excuse me, when Moss left the game with a knee injury.
First and goal, Brownies. Got a tight end in motion. Play action, going to throw. End zone, touchdown, Njoku. Cleveland Browns, touchdown.
Welcome to the Dog Pound.
Helped out, but this was easy, and the reason it was easy for Winston was because he had great anticipation. He threw it right off Cody Barton's head. So as soon as he sees that relationship, he lets
The extra point is good. We're tied at 7.
extra point to tie.
I absolutely have to get some new touchdown graphics. I got to come up with something. Some type of video or something that I could play. Anybody good at creating videos? You want to create one? Send it to me. I'll take a look at it. Michael Johnson, hello.
Good strong catch.
Good job, Debbie. Thank you. Tight end caught it, Gregory. Njoku. Njoku. God bless me.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza. A free pizza when you need it most. There you go. Thank you. Welcome. Enjoy.
7-all here in the first.
Playoff dreams and conference titles at stake.
Hopes are running high. It all comes down to this.
Dr. Pepper Championship Week begins Friday at 8 on ABC. You want a baby on our rounds? This does not help our street cred. You see Training Day? Good movie. Didn't what? I can't find my gun! Bookie.
Pete Land, welcome in. Good to see you.
And my day-to-day life.
We are 3 subscribers from getting to that 10 plateau. 3 away. We want to get there.
Really?
Usually they're a little bit shocked.
They get really curious about it.
I actually love.
Want to get there.
They'll simply say, "Hey, well, what is it?"
You know, we're just people who believe in bettering ourselves and bettering the world. And I'll tell them, yes, I'm a Scientologist.
Da, 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 da. When I move, you move. When I move, you move. There we go. They paid a lot of big brand names, this Movado watch company. A lot of big celebrities there to be in there. Wow.
It's really important to have really good gut health. With AG1, I don't feel bloated.
That was actually the first change I noticed. I immediately started feeling my gut being better.
I've definitely been as regular as can be.
I keep my AG1 and I have good balance.
Well, a fun start here tonight, no doubt.
7-all.
Touchdown drive by the Broncos, and then a nice answer by the Cleveland Browns on that touchdown throw. Jameis Winston to David Njoku. This is about as pretty as it gets anywhere. This stadium all lit up, Epower Field and Mile High. 76,000 plus packed in here.
76,000 people at the game tonight.
This has been the home for the Broncos. Yeah, this fan base hasn't had a lot to cheer about here in recent years. Uncharacteristic.
Here you go. Touchback. Touchback.
We are playing at altitude, Lisa Salters, and the Browns have had to adjust.
That's right, Joe. The altitude effect is real. Denver is a mile above sea level, and when you exercise, compete at elevation in thinner air, your body isn't used to it, and you can have effects. So the Browns, they added to their practice facility in Cleveland an altitude room. It's not very big. It's got some treadmills, some bikes, but players are able to go in there and work out in an environment that simulates the thinner air. And Jerry Jeudy said that he encouraged all of his teammates, get in there this week.
We'll monitor that as the game goes, as this one is thrown into the ground for Williams. There was nothing there as Hicks was out.
Nothing there on first down.
Defending for Cleveland. That was Zach Zinter, who was gently walking on the treadmill in that room that has, I guess, just no oxygen.
Yeah, you wore a mask or something when you were training for Kilimanjaro for that climb?
Yes, I did. You're right, yeah.
There's seems a lot easier.
Just wear the mask.
Just wear the mask.
Just cuts down the oxygen you get and get up to the top of Kilimanjaro. You're right.
What's up, Ryan Rowe? Welcome in, buddy. Shotgun. Nick's going to throw. Caught. And dropped. Is that a fumble? If it is, the Browns are running it back for a touchdown. Is it a catch, though, is the question. It's being ruled a touchdown. Brownies. Oh.
And you hear every TV crew say it, and it's for good reason. They let these plays go. 1-0-2, please. 1-0-2.
Nope, no touchdown.
The famous football move, right, Russell? It's not there.
Yeah, he had control with 2 feet down, but never made a football move. Good call, making this incomplete. Mahmoud Diabate knocked it out.
Where's the snow? It's in Buffalo. Snow's in Buffalo.
These Browns really missed Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. The skinny neck injury.
Shotgun, going to roll out and throw. Nix throws on a run down the field. Got a man. Incomplete. Wow, I sounded just like Joe Buck on that one. Joe Buck said exactly what I said. That's something. Cleveland ball on the change of possession. Anybody else brand new in here for the first time tonight that we have not spoken to? Say hello. We'd love to welcome you in. Here's the punt. Driving Cleveland back. They're going to take it at the 11. Nice kick. That's a hell of a kick right there.
After another good punt by Riley Dixon, this time 59 yards. We're under a minute to go in the
Welcome to Monday Night Football on the show. We try to have a good time over here. A little bit of energy, a little bit of fun. have some laughs, enjoy the game, all that kind of good stuff.
Hey, Devontae.
Let me get a cantina chicken burrito and bowl.
You have a golf course in your house?
Bro, I got a Taco Bell in my house.
Right.
Dun, dun. I wouldn't have a Taco Bell in my house, but I'd like to have a Wendy's.
Okay, not soccer, but yes. We honeymooned here.
Mallorca.
Yes.
How cool would that be? Have your own food bar in your restaurant, in your house.
They have a 97% satisfaction rate.
60 likes on the board, 60 people watching. Thank you, everybody.
You could have done it in a British accent. That's helpful, Brad.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
Shop whole cyber deals for savings you don't want to miss. Like floor care, party-ready styles, women's boots, and top beauty faves. Plus, earn Kohl's cash. Then get a
Happy holidays. Happy seasonal holidays to everybody. I should have had that up there. Where's it at? Let me take the old Black Friday off of there. Oh, I got rid of it. Did I move it out? I must have moved it out off of there. Tag on it. Let's go find it again. I have to go find my seasonal. I wonder if it's down here, my Monday night opening.
Black Friday deals first. Walmart Plus members get early access to our hottest deals. Join now and get 50% off a one-year membership. For the deals you desire, join Walmart Plus today and shop Walmart Black Friday deals first.
Nope, not there.
Woohoo! The Bengals and the boys on a special Monday night. Excellent.
All right, let me go and get this real quick.
Seriously?
Community button.
Thing about Dallas around here. We need to focus on Joe.
Sorry, I got to go up to my other show for a minute to get this.
America's team silence the haters like.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't. All right, let me go back down to my game. Sorry about that.
Denver, Colorado on this beautiful night. On the 2nd of December, 7-7 game. Back to work.
7-7 game. Back to work here.
First quarterback this season.
Pretty much, Gregory. Pretty much.
Completions in the first half.
First and 10. First and 10. Handoff up the middle. Chubb goes nowhere. Chubb thrown to the ground. We are 2 subscribers away from our first half goal of getting to 2010. 2 subs away.
I've seen this now a couple of times, just been different players where you think you're running away, and so you don't have to block.
Pretty much every primetime game I can, Gregory. Thursday night we're doing what's the Lions and the Rams or something like that. Lions Green Bay, that's who it is. Thursday night. Last play of the first quarter. Steps up, throws, caught. First down, Browns out to the 22. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Now I can go back over to this promo page and say, hey, happy holidays, everybody, from everybody here at the Pete McDivitt Show to you and yours. No matter what your season, what you celebrate, we hope it's beautiful. We hope it's safe, healthy, and full of love and happiness of friends and family. Season's greetings from everybody here at the show.
Good evening and welcome to Monday Night Football. 99 yards and a half. Are you ready for some football? Nobody catches ball. It's an amazing event. It makes what concerts look like tea parties.
Action tied at 7 right here on the show. We're at a quick commercial break. We'll be back here in just a minute. Appreciate you being here. Spaceship Ears, welcome in. Thank you for joining tonight. We're going to have a good one here tonight. I think it's going to be a close one all the way to the end. Make sure you're following the channel. Hit that sub and pop it up a little bit. Hit the like. We're trying to get up to 75 likes. We are 13 away there and 2 subscribers from the 10. Rincer's in here tonight. Mike Beachman. Spaceship Ears. Gregory. Debbie Bernfeld. Tina Marie was in here talking about eggplant. Detroit, Dave's Disney Dreams are here.
Now, Checkers and Rounds. Brisket on a burger is back.
Who wants biscuit on a burger? Good Lord, that's a lot of meat. Who can handle that much meat in their mouth at one time? That's a huge amount of meat to put in your mouth at one time.
UFC 310 is Saturday night in Las Vegas, highlighted by the flyweight title main event. Main card begins at 10.
Where's this drive-through at with all these lights? It's pretty cool.
On ESPN2. To order the main card, go to espnplus.com/PPV. Christmas in color in Red Rocks.
All right, Christmas in color. Interesting. Here we go.
Drive-through light show this holiday season.
From the 22, Cleveland with the ball. Gonna throw. Play action. Lets it go. Nope, he's running for his life. About to get drugged down.
Time runs out. Able to just get it away, and they are going to not call grounding.
No grounding. No grounding.
Jones, the safety. And he was outside the pocket, got it back to the line of scrimmage, and the receiver was close enough.
Well, they go motion with Jerry Jeudy across the field. Surtain does not go with him. He stays here. And so as you're going to see, I'm not sure why Jameis didn't just drop back and hit his back foot and throw the ball. He's working against Levi Wallace, and it's just a simple dig route.
Handoff, off tackle. Chubb goes nowhere. 3rd and 10. Chubb went nowhere on that one. Great defense by Denver. Woo!
There's a look at Jerry Jeudy after he got set up. In the route that he ran, there's nobody then in the middle of the field. And it was a perfect time throw for Jameis Winston to drop back, hit 7 steps, pitch, throw it. And I'm not sure why he wasn't looking that way, especially knowing that Surtain...
3rd down and 10 from a shotgun. Great to see Lala Rose in here with us tonight. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. Got all day. Goes way down the field. Got a man. Is there going to be PI? Incomplete. No pass interference called.
The slot corner. Pretty tight coverage by McMillan. He's had a tough season. And I know in talking with Vance Joseph, maybe it looked like he maybe did. Russell, I'm interested in what you think.
Yeah, it's right when the ball's arriving. They're going to let that go almost every time.
Yeah, I like the no call. And
Here comes a punt. 4th and 10.
McMillan has been struggling a little bit. Sometimes in tight coverage, he's just giving up some throws, but he played that really well. Borges hits his first of the night. And out of bounds.
Punt out of bounds. Denver ball. Bo Nix coming back out.
49 yards from Corey Borges. Bo Nix is back to work in a 7-7 game.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi, Gemini.
How can I help you?
So I just told.
Yes, but noodles. Don't know.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything? Can I ask you silly questions?
Tell us something spicy without tasting it.
Have you tried smelling it?
Ooh, the wrath of Achilles.
That's right.
Yes, I knew it.
Next question.
So it's like a treadmill for hot dogs?
And they're promoting this phone hard.
All this exercise, but
I don't want to go to the gym.
why don't you just go for 10 minutes and see how you feel?
Give me another one, but more intense. Simpler.
Snappier.
I have never fixed a car before.
Make it sound professional.
In regards to working this weekend, we believe it's important to prioritize our well-being.
That's good.
Professional.
Can I interrupt you?
Of course you can
Can you
interrupt.
just stop?
には立ち止まってみることも大切です。Does the child seem ready for bedtime? No. Try looking for a small round bowl.
All right, commercial break just about done. Denver's going to have the ball on their own 38 when we return.
In dreams, noodles can represent creativity. Don't worry, just add a teaspoon of vinegar instead. And that's the premise of the Fermi paradox.
Wow, that was like super helpful. Who are you talking to?
Say hi, Gemini.
Hi there.
A crew of murderous bounty hunters is coming after us.
You're a Jedi, right?
Of course. Skeleton Crew streaming tonight. Today's your last chance to save big on a Disney Plus Hulu bundle with this special Black Friday offer.
Skeleton Crew, I want to check that out.
You can watch every game every Sunday for the rest of the regular season, all in one place. So sign up now for NFL Sunday.
Yeah, he's definitely pretty solid.
Until December 2nd.
No doubt about that. I agree with that. Dun, 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 dun.
Second quarter underway, 14:02 left in the half in a 7-7 game. Possession starts at the 38 for the Broncos. They hand, and McLaughlin loses one. Let's look at what Bo Nix has been able to do with his arm and his legs here tonight. Yeah, I think some of the things you come in when you're covering Bo Nix and what he's going to be able to do. Sometimes when you've watched him, he's been quick to leave the pocket. And over the last several games, he's settled in a little bit more. There were times.
All right, trips to the left, shotgun formation. Look at the throw, pressure coming, underneath, incomplete. Late flag, oh man. That didn't look like much.
Well, Denver goes 4 verticals, and he knows that Cleveland has given up a lot of big plays. And when you've got receivers, as we talked about with the
Yep, pass interference, they called it. Hey, Jen, welcome in.
Ball plays the spot of the foul, automatic, first down.
Yeah, it's a good call against Martin Emerson, and I talked about it a little bit early. Just this defense.
I don't agree with that call.
Number 1 pass defense last year.
Ball was almost past the receiver when they called it. First down and 10. First down and 10.
But Martin Emerson and Greg Newsome, they have
handoff up the middle.
compared to how they have played.
Short run, gain of about 6. Second down. Second down and 4. Second and 4.
Here's more on Estime. 5'11", 227. They didn't get him until the 5th round. Again, another guy from this draft class. You're talking about Nix and Vele, Troy Franklin, Estime, guys they got the 3rd day of the draft that are really playing key roles. I think it's kind of proven itself out. I mean,
second down and 4. Second and 4. Shotgun. Pressure coming from the outside. Almost killed him. And intercepted. Tip drill in the middle of the air. And intercepted. Brownie's got the ball. Wow. How the heck did that just happen?
And Newsome is there, and that is just the 2nd interception by an active player on this Browns defense and 3rd overall. Ward made that play, the 3-time player.
Hello, Jennifer Caruso.
Up into the air and into the arms of Greg Newsome. Browns ball tied at 7.
Well, that was an impressive play right there.
Welcome to the Dog Pound. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Oh, I haven't heard LL Cool J and Run DMC doing Christmas music in a long time. Hey Siri, play Run DMC Christmas song.
Now playing Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC on Apple Music.
I haven't heard this in forever. Just heard it on my TV. It's a 30-second opening on this song. I miss that song. That's a great song.
Children are waiting.
Yang Yang Twins also have a great. I've never heard of the Yang Yang Twins. My street cred goes so far. All right, waiting for this to kick back in.
Denzel Ward, who made that play with oxygen on the right. Myles Garrett had pressure on Bo Nix on that throw.
Myles Garrett is so good. It's ridiculous. Handoff up the middle. Chubb. Short run. Not much there. Second down. Myles Garrett just about killed Bo Nix.
And you can see the get off that Garrett has, and Nix feels it. I mean, he feels it the entire way. He rushes the throw. But the assist goes to Myles Garrett as well as Denzel Ward, because this is an outstanding play by Ward. And I talked about the year that he has had. It's not
second down and 10.
The way this defense has played, he's been exceptional. And then Greg Newsome, of course.
Look at the throw underneath. Incomplete.
Second and 10, Winston.
Third and 10 coming up.
Who has a touchdown in this first half to bring up third down and 10. Jameis Winston with a fastball, and Njoku could not handle it. He's been busy in this first half. Njoku.
Shotgun, look at the throw. Underneath, caught, first down. Out to the 48. Mike Woods on the catch. Mike Woods.
He's come up a couple of times, and this for 16 yards to the 6th-round pick from Oklahoma.
Yeah, the Denver Broncos, they just don't squeeze it there on the inside. You've got Jaquan McMillan, who's playing the slot. They're in zone coverage, but when a man comes into your area, you've got to go get him. And he just turned right around, hooked up, and McMillan is watching the quarterback in a pretty easy conversion.
Shotgun formation, single back set. Trips to the right, trips to the right. Fakes the handoff, rolls right, going to throw right. Knocked down, incomplete. Sternad knocks it down for Denver. Got to get it higher than that. And he had a nice run there. Chubb saw the hole. He was ready to just pound that hole relentlessly, and he pulled it out. He pulled it out on Chubb on the RPO and kept it. You can't pull out like that all the time. Sometimes you just got to let it go. Second down and 10. Second and 10. Edward, welcome in. Blitz coming. Hands off. There's a big first down right there and more. Down to the 40, 45, 25. Down at the 31. Wow. Ford on the run. He saw the hole and he pounded it. Nice trick move too. Whoop. He's going. 31-yard line. Big first down.
A nice call at just the right time for a big game.
Nice compliment as a running back to Nick Chubb. Winston and the Browns have a first down. The ball sitting at the Denver 32.
Marked it at the 32. 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out naked. Bootleg. Got it. Oh, my God, run. Now he's going to run. He's going to get tackled from behind. Oh, my God. He almost got knocked out next week. What's up, Kerry Allen? Welcome in.
Ellis close to sack number 5. And the only real chance he had was right here. If he had been looking that way, he could have gotten the ball out to Jamari Thrash, who's getting a little more playing time here in recent weeks. He has 1 reception on the year, but instead, this was that boot that I talked about. If they're going to continually crash off that
2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Handoff. Chubb up the middle. No, Ford still. Gain of 5 by Ford. Gain of 5. 2 subscribers away from 10. Let's get up to that 10 subscriber plateau, everybody. There's Deshaun Watson on the screen. Everybody loves to see him from Cleveland. Cleveland, 3rd down. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5.
He loves having fun, and he loves to spread that fun around. He sure does. He's highly respected, and he's a natural born leader.
Gonna throw. Running out to his right for his life. Lets it go. Incomplete. Great pressure by Denver. They got in on him. 4th and 5. Field goal is going to come out.
Boy, he delivered a hit on Jameis Winston. It's 4th down. Yeah, he sure did. Winston escapes the pocket. Just good coverage overall. And Benito, here he comes, who's having an excellent year. He's always been a good pass rusher. Both he and Cooper and a lot of guys on this defense having career
45-yard attempt for Cleveland.
Hopkins, who missed from 47 earlier.
Here's your snap. It's up. It is good. Right down the middle almost. 10-7 Brownies.
This time, perfect. Browns on top by 3.
What's up, Theo? Welcome in. Izzo says, I'm still here screaming. Oh, here's the promo for the Lion King movie. Ah, Topanga. I think that's what they yell. Mufasa. I actually want to see that.
Less drama, more meerkat.
Tickets on sale now.
Jennifer Crusoe, a member for 23 months. Thank you, Jennifer, for your support. That is amazing. I am grateful. Thank you.
All right, all right.
This is the mark of a fighter. A rich, full-flavored lager with a crisp, refreshing taste. A reward for those with a fighting spirit.
All right, we got 8:49. Everybody ready for Christmas yet? Give me a yes or a no. Now, ready means you've done some shopping, you've done some decorating, you're kind of on the path. No means you basically have done nothing. Are you a yes or a no? Where are you in? Are you ready for Christmas? I would be on the yes side. I'm excited. I've already given a couple gifts away. I've already done a little bit of stuff.
Any condition. And get Samsung Galaxy S24 Plus with Galaxy.
Michael Johnson says no. Road Warrior says no. Gloria says no.
Even if your phone is old or dated, you can turn it.
Jennifer says, is anybody ready? Good Lord. Maybe I am the only one like that. God, I just... Gregory, member for 38 months. Thank you, Gregory, for your support. Very grateful. Rinser
All
says,
right,
sorta.
all right, all right.
Rinser says, I'm sort of ready.
Well, this is cool. This was last night's Mile High Drone Show. This winter, 400 drones have been creating a nightly show across the Denver skyline. 3D look at a Denver Broncos.
Smack dab, middle of my shopping, but no decorated. Okay. You bought a gift in the spring for your dad. Now you have to find it. Caruso, I just need to do Christmas cards and mail some packages. Oh, there you go. Debbie is not ready. She feels guilty. Well, we need you to feel better. That's important. That's the important part. All right, here comes the kick. Denver getting the ball back. Their third possession of the game. For Christmas, I asked for Monorail Molly to wear a purple Ravens shirt, and Santa Claus told me to stick it. I thought that was very rude of Santa Claus. Maybe I should have asked for Ron Caruso to do that. Ron Caruso would do it. First down and 10, shotgun, gonna throw. Pressure coming, about to get hit, throws it away. You're going to buy gifts when you're in Disney. Nice, Debbie. There you go.
Second and 10. So no interceptions have been thrown by Bo when leading this season. 7 when his Broncos have been trailing or tied in a game. He has thrown one.
I should bring one with me to the parks next week. See if I can get Ron to try it on. Second down and 10. Your parents' large gifts for Dom, just need to get the joke gifts. Okay. Quick out, short out, complete. Hit, short gain, not much. Third down and 10 coming. Third and 10. We have a late flag or what? No, no flag.
Yeah, just not a lot to show for it. And, you know, some of these quick passes are kind of a staple. There's a flag down on the far.
I knew there was a late flag. I knew they were going to throw a flag. Oh, false start. They going to decline it?
It's against the Broncos, and the question is, do the Browns want to accept it?
Illegal formation. Nope, decline it.
That penalty is declined. Third down.
Third down, yeah, decline that. You don't want to take that.
I thought they would decline and get him to third down. And, you know, we saw Bo Nix when he came in to this game, made some nice throws, had a couple drops, and then since then he's gotten a little bit more pressure. We've seen them bring some linebacker pressures. They've gotten to him. Myles Garrett, of course.
Going down the field, big throw down the field! Almost intercepted. I'm going to Disney next week. I'm hoping to get Christmas donuts at Magic Kingdom. That's what I'm hoping to get. Hey, Daniel Barry, welcome in. There is a red velvet donut at Magic Kingdom that has my name written all on it. It's got this really sweet frosting on it. I'm going to bury my face in it. All right, here's the punt. It's going to be first down and 10 on the 11-yard line for Cleveland. Get the ball back here. Still need 2 subs to get up to that 10 mark. 2 more subs to get up there.
5 drives for the Broncos. We're back in 15 seconds after a word from Royal Caribbean.
Come see the Royal Caribbean.
First and 10.
Well, this Denver defense is the number 6 run defense in the NFL.
Denver defense, top 10 defense in the league.
One 10-yard run. And in this
Little Welcome to the Jungle being played in the background.
Yeah, they haven't gotten him going. He really has not gotten going since he came back week 6.
First down and 10 under center. Single back behind him is Ford. Starting at their own 11. Fakes the handoff, going to throw. Good Lord, going down the field. Overthrew him, had him wide open. Judy would have been a touchdown. He overthrew him.
Judy had at least a step.
Good Lord.
Oh my gosh! I mean, the protection up front. You cannot ask.
Would have been right there. He choked on it. Dropped that nut in his mouth and choked on it.
And Jerry Judy comes off the ball, safety bites.
Wow.
All that field. That's 2 throws now that we've seen. You can watch football the rest of your life. And
Wow.
Opportunity for a big play touchdown. 2nd down and 10.
Second down and 10. Handoff Ford. Checks off there. Gets about 3. 3rd down coming up.
Over the right side, Jerome is good for 3, so 3rd down and long.
You know, on the other side of it, Joe, when we visited with Sean Payton,
There's that horse in the background all the time.
They have their bye, and at 7-5, I mean, it's not lost on him. I don't know what his messaging was to the team, but this is a huge game for the Denver Broncos to go to 8-5, get rested up during their bye week, and then go make their final push to end the year.
What's the whistle?
Timeout is taken by Cleveland.
Timeout Cleveland.
Before a 3rd down and 7.
Dave Averino, welcome in.
Play clock was expiring. That's why they had
65 likes on the board.
Correctly. We will reset the play clock to 25 seconds. We will also give Cleveland back their timeout.
So
Okay, Cleveland gets their timeout back. They'll reset the clock.
Lisa Salters down on the field, and it's been a fun first half. Not a lot of points.
Yeah, no, it has been fun, but Cleveland's done what I thought that they might, in that this is not your typical 3-win team that's mailed it in on the year. I mean, that's the effect that Jameis Winston has had on this unit, and we watched it last Thursday night when they beat Pittsburgh.
Shotgun, going to run, throws on the run, incomplete. No flag? No flag. Wow, the Joker got tackled on the throw. They're going to punt.
He was sure trying to get a foul after he makes this throw.
Jonathan Cooper had pressure. Bonito wasn't too far away either, and it's 4th down.
Here's your punt. Drives him all the way back to the 25. Out to the 30 and tackled there. That's a 32.
Before he could get to the 35. Good punt. 63-yard punt. 10-yard return. Look at Union Station all lit up. This holiday season, it's Broncos ball. Down 3.
Yes.
Fireball cinnamon whiskey.
A bet. You know what you got to do? Get to it.
Does he look good?
Shaved his eyebrows.
Are you happy or sad? I can't tell. What does a good investment opportunity look like? At T. Rowe Price, let curiosity light the way.
7 minutes left in the first half. This game's going along pretty quickly, too.
Can make a new tomorrow possible. Better questions, better out.
Game going by quickly. Hey, we picked up 1 subscriber. We're almost at 10. Thank you, everybody.
What the world's biggest airline can do for you.
Get a great deal on the vehicles that winter is no match for during the Jeep Black Friday sales event. Shred snow in the most capable Wrangler ever. Spread thrills with our most affordable SUV. Or winter your way in the most awarded SUV ever. Hurry in now for an additional $500 bonus cash at the Jeep Black Friday sales event.
Right now, during the Jeep Black Friday sales event, get $3,500 total bonus cash allowance on most 2024 Jeep Wrangler gas-powered models. Hurry in today.
Wait a minute. Ten toes in when we standing on business.
The Bucs need to snap their win. Facilities, they're not satisfied. He's a star caliber
Oh, what a move! Sorry, I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything over here.
And Bulls Warriors on ESPN.
A lot of baseball, a lot of basketball out there right now.
Yeah, you come into a game against Cleveland, you got to have answers for this guy, Miles Garrett. And for the most part, they've done pretty well. He's got 3 tackles on the night, 1 quarterback hit, and 1 tackle for loss. Of course, what's not in his stat line was when he brought pressure on Bo Nix that led to the interception by Greg Newsome. So he got a little banged up on that last shot that we had. But he's been fun to watch, and he keeps bringing it, even in a down year that this team.
All right, here you go. First down run. Gain of about 7. McLaughlin pulls it back in. He'll get a nice little run on that first one.
For Denver, because they've gotten a little bit pass heavy, and we've seen some of the pressure that Bo Nix has been under. Here's a look at not a good pocket. It's a little high on the handoff as well. But that's one thing that this Denver offense has done a decent job of is protecting the football.
Second down and 2. Second down and 2.
The average coming in, but when you're talking about a rookie quarterback, that's usually the stat that skyrockets. So he's been pretty protective of the football and hasn't had a lot.
Handoff, short run, no gain. Third down and 2.
Third down is coming up.
Third down and 2.
So Miles Garrett comes back out on the field. We showed you not just the video of Garrett, but Garrett Bowles, who's the left tackle and playing great at the end of a 4-year contract extension that he got. He may be playing his best football.
Yeah, I believe that he is. Penalties have always been a problem for him, but Miles Garrett lines up over the left tackle 80% of the time. So that's, there was no wondering on Garrett Bowles' part.
Shotgun, going to throw, going down the field. Got a man. Defender wasn't even looking. Sutland, first down. No dinner tonight. I had Chick-fil-A. That's what I had, Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A.
On the outside, you see all that field then that Bo Nix has, and Emerson just really not even contesting the throw. And there wasn't a lot to Sutton's release off the ball.
Jennifer Crusoe still in here.
Nix had been 1 for his last 7 prior to that. Cortland Sutton with all 3 of his catches in the game on third down.
Oh, Nix almost got killed. Got it off. First down. Down to the 30. Down to the 25. Down to the 23. Nice play. Just got it off.
Nix was under pressure, was being blitzed, and he found Nate Atkins.
Jennifer, who is Paul Truman? What streamer is Paul Truman? I just got a friend request from a Paul Truman with a gimbal. Quick out throw, down inside of 10, 5, marked at the 1-yard line. Franklin down to the 1, first and goal.
To set up first and goal, the Broncos want to hurry it up. That's a pretty good design there by Sean Payton. They fake the handoff, coming out, you got blockers out in front.
First and down from the 1. Play action, going to roll and throw.
Nix keeps.
Incomplete. We got a flag in the end zone.
Flag on the play in the end zone.
Okay, he's friends with you on Facebook. That's why I asked.
I think they're going to get Delpit with the hold.
I don't know. He had a gimbal in his hand. Holding defense.
Holding.
Half the distance.
That'll move the ball inside the 1.
Yeah, I know Delpit, he's arguing it, but I thought it was a good call. Saw when it happened, and he grabs him pretty good. I thought he had a chance. It would have been contested, but I thought if he had committed to running, that he might have been able to win to the pylon.
First and goal from the half-yard line, just about.
First down and goal.
Straight up the middle. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Michael Burton.
Clap your hands!
Touchdown, Denver.
For a guy that's been a fullback in this league for 10 years, that's just his second career touchdown run.
I can tell you, it feels really good. It's going to feel a lot better if they win this game.
Snap a bit high, kick is
An extra point is good, 14-10.
And the rookie Knicks on that drive, 3 for 3 for 58 yards. Well, as you look at the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year chase, we'll look at these two quarterbacks. We saw Jaden Daniels early with an unbelievable night that he had against the Bengals. You see his numbers and how they stack up to Bo Nix. Daniels kind of broke a little bitty slump yesterday with their win over Tennessee, rushed for a touchdown in that game. Bo Nix, after a slow start, has been right there.
Yeah, they've both been really good, and you've heard me say it a lot, Joe. I want every quarterback to go out and have great success. The reality of it is, you draft a guy in the first round, it's a flip of the coin as to whether or not they're going to make it, whether they're going to be
Okay, thank you.
A career backup, or there's going to be a flat-out bust. And Sean Payton talked about it. He's never had to draft a franchise quarterback. This is the first time, and he
Appreciate you checking.
As I talked about earlier, when you release Russell Wilson and you've got $53 million in dead money, there's a lot that goes into that, and you've got to draft a lot of really
Touchback for Cleveland, touchback.
And seemingly they've done both.
It was great.
4:03 left and a half here. You're hitting the Cleveland emoji for Monorail Molly. That's nice of you.
22 throws, he knew he was his guy. And Bo had brought a backpack in.
I can't do the Cleveland emoji, but I can do. I'll do Brownie tonight. I'll do Brownie tonight. There you go.
Well, I think Sean Payton got
How's that? I jumped in on it. Handoff, off tackle goes nowhere. 2nd and 10.
So Bill Parcells is one of those that has always believed that the more starts a quarterback has in college, the better opportunity he's going to have to be successful. It was really a priority for Bill when he was looking at college quarterbacks. And you got Bo Nix. I mean, he set a college record, 61 college starts. I mean, no one's played more football than he has. We talked about it as far as him winning 2 state titles for his father, who was the head coach for him in high school. In fact, his dad's coaching a high school state championship next weekend that Bo Nix is going to get to attend with the bye week.
That's at Central High School in Phoenix City.
Shotgun, go to throw, dumps it underneath, caught. Njoku gets about 5. 3rd down and 5 coming up. 3rd and 5.
As you look at the draft, Caleb Williams going first overall. Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr. was the surprise to Atlanta. J.J. McCarthy, and then Bo Nix.
Shotgun formation, caught. 1st down, Cleveland out to the 44.
Is Thrash, and the rookie with his 2nd catch in the NFL has an 8-yard reception for a 1st down.
Yeah, I mentioned Thrash a little bit earlier, as we've got a Bronco on one knee back there.
I think that's Zach Allen.
Yeah, who missed last week's game. They were happy to have him back. Had a heel injury that kept him out of the game last week. Maybe that's flared back up, but what a good player he's been.
They got him last year. What they lacked was pressure coming off the other side and from the inside, and they got that with John Franklin Myers, who they traded for from the Jets, and that's been a nice addition. He's down below there at the bottom, kind of in a pile up.
1st down and 10. 1st and 10.
Jameis Winston, they're looking at something with a hand or arm.
Well, that was a big 3rd down conversion for Cleveland to be able to get a new set of downs and not be playing the ball back to Denver. We're still playing time left in this half.
Still no Nick Chubb.
Shotgun, go to throw. Got it off, caught at the 40. 1st down. I think that's Judy on the catch. It is.
And Jerry Judy has been somewhat vocal about coming back. to Denver and taking on the Broncos after he was traded to Cleveland in March.
That was so good by Jameis Winston navigating the pocket and keeping his eyes down the field. You can see as he is harassed in the pocket and how he's able to move and keep his eyes down the field and find Judy over the middle.
We're at the 2-minute warning. Jameis, who was
2-minute warning.
reliever at Florida State, hit 97 miles
We were trying to make it to 10 subscribers by the end of the first half. We got 2 minutes to get one new fan.
Cisco presents.
Somebody pick up the phone, call their grandma, tell her grandma subscribe over here.
Blocks by tackles Roger Rosengarten and Ronnie Stanley. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson had time in the pocket to connect with tight end Mark Andrews for an 18-yard touchdown pass against the Bengals.
Marky Duke, good to see you.
Blitz is on. You need to protect your most valuable asset. That's why the NFL looks to Cisco Security, powered by AI, to protect their data from cyber attacks. Now at Checkers and Rounds, Brisket on a Burger is back by popular demand. The barbecue brisket.
What's up, Jack? I have no idea what you're talking about.
3 times more brisket. Brisket on a burger. Back for a limited time. Brisket
On a burger, we got you.
only at Checkers and Rounds.
Hey, we did it. We got up over 10. Nice. Now we just got to try to get 15 in the second half. We could do it. Want to get 25 for the night? I think we got a shot.
Right now, buy a rugged new Tacoma with low 2.99 APR financing, or lease an SR5.
Yep, I got to order more oil tomorrow.
Tis the season for Toyota.
Call tomorrow and get that done.
Earning a degree doesn't have to mean starting from scratch. At University of Maryland Global Campus, it means building your next success on the foundation of life experience. UMGC values the successes you've already achieved. That's why you can earn up to 90 credits from prior learning and life and job experience toward our bachelor's degree programs. Online, affordable, accredited state university. That's UMGC. What will your next success be?
Now at Checkers and Rounds, Brisket on a Burger is back.
There's Monorail Molly back in. Molly, you had some people saying hello to you, and Jason Thibodeau put up all your emojis for you. It was all kind of stuff going on.
On a burger, we got you.
Only at Checkers and Rounds.
Coming up on the All-State halftime first half reactions, Berman's fastest 3 minutes.
Berman coming up at halftime.
Russell Wilson, man, he looked terrific yesterday, and then win by the Steelers at Cincinnati. Boy, he really did. Good
First down and 10. Ball placed at the Denver 40. Shotgun formation.
He's found a home and he's playing like we were used to seeing him play.
Caught Njoku, game of 5. I figured so. That's why I was just letting you know. Mr. Thibodeau was putting all the emojis in and literally said it was for Monorail Molly. And Tina said she doesn't like to suck on eggplant.
Good strong hands, great ball placement by
How you cannot like eggplant, I don't know. That is a delicious vegetable. Eggplant parmesan. Oh, baby. Out of the Broncos, it was a touchdown. Run. One of the running backs ran it in. They got 3 running backs over there. Allergic. That sucks. That stinks. It is good. Eggplant parmesan. Oh, baby. My grandmother used to make that as a kid. Quick out throw. Caught. Judy. First down. Brownies.
That is 5 straight completions for Winston as he
Makes you itchy. Ugh.
first down. And he's letting the crowd let him have it as he puts his hand in the air and says, all right, let me hear you.
Yeah, that's his first catch against Sertan. He runs a good route. I like Jerry Judy. I know that things didn't go as well as he would have liked, and I'm sure as well as Denver would have liked when he was here. He requested the trade, thought it might happen sooner than it did. But watching him in Cleveland, sometimes
4 wide. 4 wide for Cleveland. Look at the throw. Got all day. Taking too long. Intercepted. Going to be run back for a touchdown. Oh, my God.
No flags.
Wow. I said he was taking too long. Monkey nuts. Giants set a monkey nuts. He was taking too long. I called it. Debbie doing a great job tonight.
He gets his first ever defensive score with that 70-yard return on the interception. It's a really nice job by Vance Joseph. You know, they've been mixing up. It's a team that plays a lot of man coverage. They've been mixing up enough zone, keeping things in front of them, and then playing man when
Extra
they
points,
have those
good.
opportunities as well. And a flick, it's 21-10. This one here, Nick Benito, they are in zone coverage, and the Broncos, they only rushed 3. So that's why Jameis Winston in the pocket, he had plenty of time. He just couldn't really find anybody. But Benito's, he's got his eyes on Winston the entire time. And a pretty easy play for him, anticipating. I know he's just hoping that Winston will turn that ball loose, and he does. And you called it, Joe. I mean, he's had an outstanding year as a pass rusher. And I know what Jameis Winston's thinking there. He's thinking that, you know, his receiver has to work back to the football. I don't fault the receiver as much. I just think Benito had to jump on it, saw it, read it, and took it to the house. I mean, Nick Benito, he is starting to, and this is not to slight what he did over his first 2 years, but here in year 3, this second-round pick from Oklahoma has taken a major leap forward. He's got 10 sacks. First double-digit sack guy for Denver since Von Miller.
All right, minute 38 left and a half. Minute 38 left and a half.
Got Nick Benito with the second-round pick they picked up when they traded Von Miller.
Touchback. They'll start at the 30.
Back in 2021 for their Super Bowl run. Well, he's always been a good pass rusher, and he's gotten better as a run defender. So as a result, he's gotten more defensive snaps. And he's on the field more now. Now you can say he's a good cover man as well. But he's a top 10 edge rusher, and he's one of those guys that I talked about defensively that's having the best season of their career. And he's been really good for this defensive team. Let's see what he's done here tonight. This is what he typically does. The pressure, he delivered that hit on Jameis Winston, and then stepping in front of Jordan Akins. And then it was just a...
Have a good night, Corby. Thank you.
For a 70-yard score.
Yeah, and Winston was on the ground. Winston wouldn't have caught him either. He runs a 5-flat 40. I think I could beat him. But wow, he was on the ground, and then Akins. You're talking about Nick Benito. You know, he can really run. So once he got it, nobody was going to catch him.
Michael Burton, who had the touchdown.
Welcome in, Debbie Tuner.
Was down and injured on that kickoff, but able to get up and walk to the sideline. Are you saying that you could beat Jameis in a sprint now or back in the day in the glory days?
Well, in the day for sure. I tore my hamstring a year ago at Barry's boot camp. And I'll be darned. I mean, that thing still hasn't healed up. I mean, it hurts when I walk. So
Shotgun, go to throw down the field. Incomplete.
You're off the hook. Winston. Incomplete for Judy.
You know, you don't warm up at Barry's boot camp. You just kind of get on the treadmill. Next thing you know, you're going 10 miles an hour.
And then you walk in and you're Troy Aikman. Everybody goes, oh, it's Troy Aikman. I'm going to beat Troy Aikman at Barry's boot camp and tell everybody. And you're pressed to go 10 right out of the gate.
Well, going back to that play by Benito, that's a 10-play swing. I mean, they were in field goal range.
Shotgun, go to throw. Underneath, caught.
Instead, they don't get 3 and they give up 7.
Second and 10.
Judy with a short run. Timeout taken by Cleveland.
6, a gain of 6, and P.J. Locke.
Gain of 6.
On the tackle.
P.J. Locke, he's another one of those guys I like. You know, they had
Mr. Thibodeau gifted a membership to Phil Dable. Congratulations, Phil, and thank you, Jason. Thank you. Happy holidays to you, sir.
ABC College Football Conference Championship lineup. We start Friday night in the American with number 17 Tulane taking on Army. Then Saturday, 18th ranked Iowa State squares off against 16th ranked Arizona State. In the Big 12 title game at noon, followed by number 7 Georgia, number 3 Texas, in the SEC, and finally number 12 Clemson. Number 9 SMU for the SEC title.
Yes, sir. I'm on the pony bandwagon and the Hoosiers bandwagon.
Yes, you are.
Shotgun, go to throw. Gets it off. Caught. Nice catch, Judy. Across midfield to the 48.
Good work by Winston as the Browns with 3 timeouts.
Miss Thibodeau. Gloria gifting a membership to Law. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Still waiting to see who got it. Come on, computer, tell us. Gonna throw again. Underneath. Sideline. Judy. Got it. Kevin Z gifted a membership. Gloria, thank you very much, and happy holidays.
All right, all right, all right.
Love hearing Matthew McConaughey there. He's always got something good to say over here. Thank you to Team Thibodeau, our tag team champions over here. Shotgun, go to throw. Complete to Moore. Cleveland moving the ball here.
Good ball placement by Jameis, protecting Moore as he's going over the middle. He knew it was a tight window. Put it down low and let him go down and make the play and protect himself. They moved it back to the yard. 13.
We got time. Kevin Z gifted a membership back. Thank you, Kevin. Happy holidays to you, Kevin. Thank you. K Jolly gifted a membership. This is pretty cool when somebody gives one and gets one, then gives one. That's awesome.
So many head coaches in the NFL.
Thank you very much.
Very unforgiving business, as we all know. But yes, he's the
holiday blessings. Debbie Bernfeld, 5 memberships. Blessing Just Joke. Leo Epcott. Jennifer Marie. Jeremy Webb. All blessed, courtesy of Debbie Bernfeld. Debbie, season's greetings, Debbie. Happy holidays. Thank you.
Two-time coach of the year. What he did to that group last year to get them in the postseason, they started 4 quarterbacks. They were decimated with injuries, and I get it. You know, this year.
Who's a bot? Shane, I don't see anybody that's a bot. Welcome in, Shane Evans.
Earlier in the year, does this look different? Because I would
Thank you, Debbie. That's very nice. Love you too. Thank you very much.
Have had to do with how inept the offense has been moving the football. I think it's affected the defensive play as well.
38 seconds. 1st and 10 for the 22. Gonna throw. Dumps it underneath. Hit. He was hit early. Incomplete. Michael Johnson, you're a bot now? Okay.
Covered and then hit by McMillan. And it's second.
Oh, that was good timing. He didn't hit him early. I thought he did.
Good job by McMillan coming in and knocking it out.
We're going to try to get to 25 on the subscriber count by the end of the second.
All right.
Shotgun going to throw. Underneath, caught inside the 18.
Timeouts in their pocket. That's Moore. Nice catch with the hands as he just snatched it. A gain of 5.
Gain of 5, 3rd down.
And timeout number 2.
Timeout taken. I think we can get 15 new friends by the end of the second half. Let's do it. Who's going to be number 12 and 13?
They're good friends, and they have been looking forward to this matchup. And they've been working a lot here lately against one another. They have, and these routes, he's had 2 catches on that route there where he's really been able to get Sertan going. This is the last one they had. I mean, he's getting away with a little bit of push, but most of these guys will do that.
Shotgun formation on 3rd and 5. The middle's wide open if he wants to take it. I can see it already. Shotgun, going to throw, going down the middle, right there, 1st down, inside the 10, inside the 5. Woods, 1st and goal from the 4. They're going to take another timeout. I saw that wide open when the play was setting up.
Clock stops as Cleveland spends their final timeout with 24 seconds left.
Well, that's a great job. You got the safety here, Brandon Jones, who he's the one who's got the coverage.
Safety was late getting there.
Expecting that ball to be able to get fit in there, and if it is, the quarterback has to turn it loose immediately.
Eric Woodward, what's up? I hope you have a great season as well.
Woods gets called up off the practice squad and a couple good plays.
First and goal, Cleveland. Oh, it was huge, yes. Sometimes you got to see a hole and you just got to start plowing it. That's what they did. Shotgun, go to throw, end zone, incomplete. 21 seconds left, second and goal.
That's a good answer by Cleveland. After that pick six, you come right back down here knocking on the door. You can see where that ball has to be thrown. Anything behind, I mean, that's dangerous. McMillan out there again for Denver. He's had
all right.
He's had a really good first half.
Shotgun now, second and goal.
On the sideline.
Looking to throw. Into the end zone, incomplete.
Winston, fastball, incomplete for Njoku.
Wow, he whipped that ball. Third and goal, 17 seconds.
Sternad was in front. Okay, yeah, I couldn't tell exactly who undercut it, but Sternad, I mean, if that thing's just a little bit later, Sternad might have been running one the distance. Nice play by Brandon Jones, a safety to knock it away, and it's third down and goal.
Shotgun, looking to throw. End zone, Njoku, touchdown.
End zone, Njoku, touchdown. What a throw, and maybe the catch even better with Brandon Jones all over him. And a brilliant.
Clap your hands!
I really need to come up with a new touchdown video and a new field goal video. There's got to be something better, more current that I can do. I got to figure that out. Got to be something I can create. Extra point is good. 21-17 here, going into halftime.
It's a 4-point game.
Going into halftime.
Welcome to the Dog Pound.
And if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for ya.
13 seconds left and a half. 13.
He really likes throwing it hard and fast, and he laid that one up perfectly to give his big tight end at 6'4" a chance. You think this guy has fun when he gets off the bus and gets to the stadium? He is just constant energy and talk.
40 degrees, Chris, man. There you go. Thank you, Mark. You do.
Pretty good. And there's his former head coach, and a lot of respect between those two guys. Sean Payton loved him. You think about it, Joe. When he was at Tampa, Jameis, he threw 30 interceptions his last year there. And in his last 5 years at Tampa, he had 88 interceptions and 70 starts. I mean, he was a turnover machine. And then he went to New Orleans, and Sean really coached a lot of that out of him. So in his last
All right, touchback.
He's only had 15 interceptions, so he's cleaned up a lot of those turnovers. And he not only credits Sean Payton, but he credits Drew Brees, too, who he backed up. And he gave us the quote, maybe he's used it before, but it's a good one. He said, I've learned over time, and with my time with the Saints, that it's okay to be Bruce Wayne. It's okay to be Bruce Wayne. You just got to be Batman.
Halftime.
So just check it down. Don't force it. Don't make throws you shouldn't make. And then when you need it, put on the suit. Well, he was Batman on that last drive, and he's made it a 4-point game.
4-point game at halftime.
Browns get the ball to start the second half.
And Browns will get the ball to start the game in the second half.
To Lisa Salters. Lisa.
Lisa with Kevin Stefanski.
I think the protection's been really good. That's a big part of it. Jameis is making good decisions. Obviously, they got us on that one and it went back the other way, so we got to make up for that. But I think he's making good decisions.
We haven't seen Nick Chubb in a while. What's his status for the second half?
He's ready to roll. We got a good mix of Nick and Jerome, so we feel good about both those guys. Thanks, Lisa.
All right, Lisa, thank you. So no injury. The issue with Chubb, just they're rolling right now with Jerome Ford. Nice answer before the half by the Browns. 4-point game. Browns get the ball to start the second half. Stay tuned. All-State halftime coming up next.
I'm the yips. And while you're typically athletic, right now, you're pathetic. Yep. Once I'm in your head.
That's probably right there is why Tucker's not kicking the ball well. He's got the All-State Yips guy running by him every time.
And if you don't have the right auto coverage, the cost of this can hit you out of nowhere. So get All-State, save money, and be protected from mayhem, like me.
This is the All-State halftime.
Welcome to the All-State halftime. Jason Kelsey, Black Boy, Scott Van Pelt with you. That is the
Scott Van Pelt
Winston experience. No doubt. The less than the 2-minute warning. You get the answer to the pick six. How important and impressive was that answer?
It was so impressive, and I think RC, we were talking about it being on the field, like the timing and the precision of these throws all down the field were so impressive, and you can tell Jameis was on a mission.
Got a 20-minute run here. This is a good time to go get a drink, use the restroom, grab a snack, call a friend and tell them to get over here, all that kind of good stuff. 11 minutes to go till half. 11 minutes.
We thought as we stood here field level that the Benito pick was going to be what we're talking about.
Trivia time? Sure. Ask your trivia.
Countdown. What does this young man continue to show us?
Well, first off, he has 10 sacks on this season, and now he's showing you with his first pick in his career, and also returning it for a touchdown, that he's a multifaceted outside linebacker. But I also love Jameis answering the bell after having that bad decision. We talked about the fact that you have to kill Jameis and put him down. He will keep trying to overcome adversity, and the timing and the precision of that last drive was amazing by the Cleveland Browns.
And what was interesting with that pick,
They're showing the highlights right now.
the pressure that the Denver Broncos are going to put on. That's a three-man rush. He had to hold it, and then it was a kind of a fluke. It wasn't like an awful decision that we've seen Jameis make down the field and triple cover before. So I think Jameis is playing pretty good outside.
And Benito's playing at an incredible level. And
4 teams that never played in a Super Bowl.
With 10 sacks and a pick six. Benito joins it, but the
let me think here.
Again, they get the ball coming out of the locker room. 4 from Denver at the half.
Jacksonville.
You're watching the All-State halftime. All-State.
Jacksonville.
You're in good hands.
Never played in a Super Bowl. Going down all the teams here. What's up, Quilek? Seattle has.
At Burger King, flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. This weekend only.
Hold on, let me look at the teams here. NFL standings.
Deebo Samuel is iconic.
I don't want that.
What makes him so special is that he's an incredible role model for student athletes like myself.
NFL standings. Jacksonville, I know. Let me look here.
And knowing that there's people out there that
No, Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
You know, as an athlete, sometimes you have to go home. But in reality, it's important for kids to know that it's life beyond sports. I help kids prepare for that. This is my call.
Jaguars, Texans.
Welcome back to the All-State halftime.
Panthers. And Falcons. I'm going to go with those 4. How many did I get right?
Homer,
Keep moving. He's got a fun little thing he does at halftime. Boom, in the fastest 3 minutes.
Fastest 3 minutes coming up. Chris Berman.
Hi, Scott. Great to be with you as always. And let us be the last to wish you and everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Lucky week 13 in the NFL. Why would we say that? Lucky enough to be reminded about the way things used to be. It's always been the quarterback. But lucky to remember when the big-time running back was the man. You know the names. Jim Brown, Gale Sayers, O.J. Simpson, Earl Campbell, Eric Dickerson, Sweetness, Walter Payton, Harry Sanders, Emmitt Smith. Brings us to week 13. 2 headliners facing off with a big crab cake. Here we go with our fastest 3 minutes. Saquon Barkley, Philly, and Derrick Henry, Baltimore. Both have a shot to break the single-season rushing mark. First quarter, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens take the lead to his longtime trusty tight end Mark Andrews. 9-0 Baltimore after 1, but here comes Philly. Jalen Hurts to his trusty tight end Dallas Goedert. Nice footwork. And then 14-12 Philly in the fourth. Saquon puts it away. 25-yard touchdown. He ran for 107. Henry for 82. Eagles win their 8th straight. They're 10-2. Pittsburgh at Cincy. George Pickens slips. Cam Taylor slips in a pick 6 against Russell Wilson. Bengals with the early lead. But Russell threw for over 400 yards. This the move. Pat Fryer move. Steelers lead at Cincy 34-24. And then another Wilson. Peyton Wilson picks up the ball after the strip by Nick Herbig. Pittsburgh defense from Mike Tomlin makes them 9-3. Kyler Murray. Cardinals go into Minnesota looking for the upset. Touchdown to Marvin Harrison Jr. to lead 19-6. But the Vikings just over a minute to go. Sam Darnold to Aaron Jones. Vikings win their 10-2. They're 7-1 in one-score game. What did number 99 Leonard Williams of Seattle do? Picked it off with his own 8. Could go all the way. Pick 6 against Aaron Rodgers for the big fella. He blocked an extra point. He had 2 sacks. Seahawks alone in first. They're 7-5. You know about the North Carolina Tar Heels? Now you know Tar Heels still. 2 picks for the Chargers, including a pick 6. They robbed Kirk Cousins 4 times. Chargers are 8-4 winning in Atlanta. Bucks with second to go down to Carolina 23-20. Baker Mayfield. Tough run. Setting up Chase McLaughlin 51-yard field goal to tie it. Another McLaughlin field goal. They win it overtime. Bucks now 6-6. The Commanders have lost 3 straight, but that's long gone. Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, 16-yard touchdown. They hooked up twice. Daniels was free. Commanders are now 8-5. C.J. Stroud to Dalton. Shoots. He knows something. Texans get back on the winning side. They win in Jacksonville. Rams and Saints tied in the 4th in New Orleans. Matthew Stafford, Puka Nakua, touchdown. L.A. 6-6. Trailing 24-17 with just seconds to go. Anthony Richardson the close to Alec Pierce. 12 seconds left. James Sarkis said, we're going for 2 in the win. Down 1. Richardson takes it himself like he did at the Jets earlier this season. Colts win 25-24. But we're going to have fun like this every Sunday night live on NFL Prime Time at ESPN Plus. Monday through Wednesday when you want. Scotty?
Boomer, thank you very much. Nick Benito.
All right, 21-17. We got 4 minutes to go in halftime here.
See you when this one is done. Enjoy the second half from Denver.
Thank you for watching the
Doo-doo. There's that Movado commercial again. Stand up.
It's really important to have a really good gut health. With AG1, I don't feel bloated.
That was actually the first change I noticed. I immediately started feeling my gut being better.
I'm definitely
AG1.
I drink my AG1 and I have a good balance.
This is the carry-on closet. A suitcase with a one-of-a-kind closet system that keeps you organized anywhere. Pack all you need for up to 10 days and travel without ever unpacking.
No matter what kind
the teeth you gotta brush. Oral-B Electric cleans better with one simple touch. Oral-B's dentist-inspired round brush head hugs them, cleans them, and gets in between.
Let's go, let's go.
Clean your teeth. Your perfect clean starts with Oral-B.
Check out the blue life insurance policy I scored with Ethos.
How many weeks did it take to get a policy like that?
With Ethos, try 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, just go to ethos.com and protect your family's future. Best part, no medical exam.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
Need a number? Get Hulu for 99 cents per month for a year. Oh. Or get Hulu and Disney Plus for $2.99 per month for a year.
Can somebody bench me?
2 Black Friday deals.
Are you with me? It's exciting.
2 Black Friday deals.
We're doing it.
2 unbeatable prices.
Oh, wow.
I bought some Black Friday stuff this year.
Hulu's Black Friday deal and the Hulu and Disney Plus bundle Black Friday deal.
But I had a head for, well, go.
Hey, this is Rolanda, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the last bite. It's giving flavorful, crispy, tangy, giving happy holidays. It's the best time and the best place with my best people. Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Do.
High pressure brewed coffee with the Love Barista system. Enjoy richer, bolder flavors that satisfy your senses like never before. Inspired by French artistry and elevated by high pressure, it's a dramatically different coffee experience, complete with a kiss of velvet smooth crema.
Dun, 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 dun.
Barista coffee and espresso system, a masterpiece in taste. Experience the art of high pressure brewed coffee and espresso with the Love Barista system. Enjoy
Is Regina Erie back down in Florida again?
with velvet smooth crema for a satisfying moment unlike any other.
Hi, I'm Tolga.
Where's Tajina? Well, that should be a game we play. Where in the world is Tajina Erie?
It just smelled so burnt and unnatural. Like, I wondered, what's even in this stuff? We tried wet food, which is basically canned mystery meat. Then I found Smalls. They made high-quality, fresh cat food with human-grade ingredients right to your door. But most importantly, Oscar loves it. He's at a healthier weight. He's much more playful.
Everybody could place a bet. We could have a prize.
And even his bread is better. And of course, he loves the box too.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any of the use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited. Tonight's first half highlights are presented by Target. It is a crisp night in Denver, Colorado, as the calendar is turned to December. For the middle of the bounce, caught on a choke and a touchdown. Lets it go perfectly. Handoff, touchdown. You don't see this play very often. Winston, intercepted. Bonito, come on. Winston, end zone to Choku. Touchdown.
Dun, 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 dun.
Holidays from Target. And a really cool halftime show here in Denver.
Don't set her up on a date with Jonathan Shaw. Didn't I set her up? Did I? I don't know. That's pretty funny.
Entertaining first half, 21-17. The Browns about to get the ball to start the second half.
Dun, dun, dun. Brown's about to get the ball.
All out here on a Monday night. First home Monday night game with fans in the stands since 2018 for the Denver Broncos.
Touchback, touchback, touchback. All right, we got to get 15 subs in the second half to make it happen. 15 in the second half.
Lisa, in just a second. We haven't seen Nick Chubb. He really has not been a factor. We heard from Kevin Stefanski it's not an injury, but that's a big weapon that they have not used so far in this game much.
Yeah, but what they've done has been really good. They got just under 300 yards of offense against a defense that had been given
First
up
down and 10.
the entire game on average. So not many teams have moved the football the way that Cleveland did there in that first half. A couple of mistakes, otherwise they would have the lead. But the momentum that they gained by coming away with that touchdown.
Shotgun complete. We got a flag.
There to start. Flag flies as Elijah Moore made the catch. The indication is it's against Denver.
Landon Dameron. What's up, Landon? Welcome in.
By the way, just to put a number to it, Nick Chubb, his last carry was with 12.5 minutes to go.
Illegal contact looks like. Yeah, they declined it.
That penalty is declined. Result of the play, first down.
That is Levi Wallace, who the Browns have been going after tonight. That's now 25 straight plays without.
First down and 10. First and 10.
That was to end the half. They had Chubb out there for just one play, and he's back on the sideline, and Jerome Ford is in the lineup.
Play action. RPO going to throw it. We got a late flag.
He keeps it. He flips it to Moore, and a flag flies. A lot going on for a gain.
They must be calling a legal man downfield.
See if somebody was downfield or what the case may be.
There is no ineligible member of the offense downfield because it was a backwards pass. Second down.
Backwards pass doesn't count. Second down.
John Hussey, he has refereed a few of our Monday night games. He keeps it pretty clean, and it was a clean first half. You can see that definitely backwards pass.
And after all that, just a gain of one. Been 2 penalties total in the game that have been forced. Chubb back in the game.
Caught. Thrown out quick.
Quick throw.
Short gain. Third down and short coming up.
And the immediate tackle by
Third down and about 2.
gain of 6.
Well, that throw even itself looked dangerous to me. He's on the far hash, and he's throwing that hitch route. And, you know, these throws, they've got, I mean, he's put them where he's had to put them. But just any mistake, you open the door up for a big play defensively.
That completion brings up third down and 3.
Third and 3. Dumps it out. Dropped. Njoku dropped it.
Njoku can't make the catch. Sternad was there defending. It's 4th down.
That's a good job by Denver to open up this second half, to be able to come out after Cleveland was able to go down the field and get that touchdown, start with the football, and then force this punt. Not sure even if he catches it, he's going to be able to get his way to the first down marker. So good job defensively.
The Browns had converted 4 straight third downs prior to that. Bojorquez hits it end over end.
Touch power. They're down at the 10. They're going to take it to 10.
So back to work the rookie. Bo Nix, his Broncos up.
Bo Nix coming back out.
Denver.
Dun, 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 dun.
People are here, and Bobby is the reason for it. Once upon a time, you're just so fine. I hear Bob is playing electric.
Not on our stage either.
How does it feel?
Bobby, what do you want to be? Whatever it is, they don't want me to be.
Like a rolling stone.
Inspired by the true story of Bob Dylan. Rated R.
When you order Domino's online, we'll give you a free pizza to use for a future pizza emergency. So you'll have an emergency pizza.
Dun, dun,
Free
dun.
pizza? Here you go.
Thank you.
When you need it most.
Hey, game, son. The scout from football college is up in the stands. Maybe you'd rather go to school for insurance. I didn't raise no insurance, man. But you did, Dad. Football's your passion. Mine is providing around-the-clock protection to progressive customers of Bundle Home and Auto. Jamie, we need you out here for football.
You're giving up on your dream, James?
Oh, yeah. I'm giving up on yours.
Guys just running off the field there.
Oh, James, wait!
That's not the exit.
It's the return of women's college hoops.
Hey, we're up to 13 on the subscriber count. We're getting there.
Must-see matchups and off-the-charts hype. All season long on the networks of ESPN.
It is a 4-point game. Denver on top, 21-17, leads the Salters. I know you caught up with Sean Payton at halftime. What do you have to say?
Yeah, Joe, when talking to Peyton coming out of the locker room, he said, we've got to get our run game going in the second half. He said that he thought that they could have had some even bigger opportunities in the first half. He said, but we've got to be patient with that run game.
Yeah, I would imagine it's easy to abandon it. They're at 2.4 yards a rush.
Shotgun formation, single back set. Looking to throw. Nix going down the field. Incomplete. There's got to be a flag there. God.
This is going to be a flag covered by Ward. And there was a lot of grabbing going both ways. Yeah, you got the one-on-one. That's a good matchup between those two guys right there. Both tops of their profession and contact, and they get the penalty.
Pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense, number 21. Ball he plays the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
It would certainly help take some pressure off Bo Nix if they can get the running game going. This is a defense. They're not a great run defense, nor is Denver a great running offense. But in order to be able to strike at least a little bit of balance, also, you know, some of the quick passing game that Bo Nix likes so much, the up-tempo things that...
Handoff, off tackle, straight up the middle, cuts it back, gain of 10. They're going to probably mark him at 9. That's a big one right there.
He stood up with a 9.5-yard carry. That flag on Denzel Ward is the third flag against the Browns secondary in the game, that 19-yard penalty, and then this nice run by Jaleel McLaughlin. Yeah, that's a good way to start. I mean, you see the hole that he had.
That was a big hole to pound.
That's a good job up front by that offensive line and just staying ahead of things. And now it's 2nd and short. I mean, that's a big call sheet for Sean Payton.
2nd down and 1. 2nd and 1. Handoff up the middle, stuffed. 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2.
Shelby Harris made that play.
Shelby.
No shot taken. Instead, they played safe, and they end up losing New York. Yeah, boy, Shelby Harris, he plays this so well. You're going to see he just stands him up, and he's reading the cut of the back and turns him loose and right there to make the play. The guy who spent some time here in Denver during his career. Yeah, he was in the Russell Wilson trade. And now playing
shotgun across the middle. Incomplete. 4th down. Browns get the ball back.
Incomplete for Pele. And good coverage by Newsom. Really good. They come up across the board. Man coverage. 3rd down. And just play really, really tight. There was nowhere. No one won at any spot. Trying to hit the easy slant inside, but Newsom just does not let him get off the ball. He takes the inside away. It's a good job.
Here comes the punt.
Tonight, hard for rookies to play Jim Schwartz defense. They're 8-18-1. Well, that's disappointing. It's 2nd down and about a foot, and don't convert. Here's
Cleveland's going to get the ball 1st and 10.
Great, goes backward and is tapped down at about the 24. Browns get the ball right back. Trailing by 4 here in Denver.
Dun, 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 dun. See what happens when we come back.
It's here.
Christmas tree, oh Christmas tree. That's a good song too. That's a Christmas classic right there. Martin Trammell, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you.
Caramel twist. Gotta be Larry's.
Stand down. Dun, dun, dun. Move, you move. I move, you move. All right, let's make sure these are both caught back up here.
To lift him up, because when twisted legs and hurtful stares kept him from reaching his potential.
Fast forwarding both monitors to get them fully caught back up.
It can be so easy to get busy and distracted during the holidays. Easy to lose focus. Easy to lose sight of what this season is really about. For God so loved the world that he gave us his only son. Don't lose sight this Advent. Pray every day on Him.
Where is my MLB?
Still a 4-point game.
Dun, dun, dun. 12 minutes left in the third.
3 and 8 meeting 7 and 5.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of 5. Gain of 7, almost 8.
Over 12 and a half minutes left in the first half. And a nice carry it is, a gain of 7. Well, they've been heavy pass here in this ball game, and maybe with that in mind is why they went a little more with Jerome Ford. But you have to believe that they've got to be able to get a little bit more out of the run game than they have up to this point if they're going to be able to close it out. I just don't know that they can continue to put the ball in Jameis's hands throughout this game and not be able to take time off the clock and control the line with the run game.
Fakes the handoff, about to get killed, gets it off, incomplete.
In his face. Moore was the target.
3rd and 3, 3rd and 3.
To avoid the sack, it brings up 3rd and 3. Yeah, so when you go boot away and you have your back to that weak side, you have to anticipate that, which Jameis does. But he's just not able. That's tough trying to come around and get your shoulders turned to the point where you can make an effective throw. And he wasn't able to do it. So good job by Benito coming hard off the edge.
3rd down and 3, 3rd and 3.
Back out there, 3rd down and 3 has been. There he is off the edge. Flag flies.
Play action, play action. False start, gotta be.
Delay a game. Offense.
Same.
Penalty. 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8. Yeah. You can't have it.
2024 free agent baseball tracker.
Well, we saw with Caleb Williams last week with the clock running down. I'm not sure Jameis had any idea with the play clock, and you've got to be mindful of how much time's on the play clock on every snap. 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8, caught. Short of the first down, though. It's going to be 4th down. Giving the ball back.
Pressure was coming. And Cody Parton, who has really played well in place of the injured Alex Singleton, was there to make the stop and force a punt. Yeah, good job now on the 2 possessions that Cleveland has had by this Denver defense. Well, Jorquez hits a good one.
Tries it back.
Lets it go over his head, and he's going to check up inside the 10.
Ball's going to drop it to 7. 1st and 10 there.
Leading by 4. We're back in 30 after a word from T-Mobile.
Y'all see this? Patrick Mahomes is saying goodbye. People was tripping.
Where are you going?
He was actually saying goodbye to his old phone.
I'm switching to the amazing new iPhone 16 to T-Mobile.
It's the first iPhone built for Apple intelligence. That's like peanut butter on jelly on go. Get 4 iPhone 16s on us. Plus 4 lines for $25. And save on every plan versus the other big guys. What a deal. That's a lot if you ask me. If y'all giving it away too fast, T-Mobile, slow down.
Ball is at the 8. started 5 for 8, 4 for 11. Sims was talking about what rookie quarterbacks are against Jim Schwartz defense.
Peanut, hello. 1st and 10.
Either as a head coach or as a defensive
Detroit. Denver starting at the 8.
over the years against Schwartz.
Bo Nix on the run.
Across his body to the surprise of Sutton, who didn't even know the ball was in the air.
Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
And Nix is smiling. Sutton's smiling. Yeah, I wouldn't be smiling. I think when you're backed up like this, I know you think you might have a home run shot, but this is the guy right here. Throw it to him and let him get some yards, and be 2nd and 4. Maybe he turns it up the field and picks up a 1st down, but then running to your right, trying to throw a corner route the other way is a recipe for disaster. 2nd down and 10.
2nd down and 10 here. Look at the throw. Pressure coming. Underneath. Ball's caught at the 12. 3rd down from there. Late flag.
Franklin made that catch. Had a relatively clean first half. Different story second half so far.
Over. Personal foul. Offense number 60. The down count, it'll be 3rd down and half the distance.
Wow.
So that moves the ball
Personal
back.
foul on Denver.
It was taken over at center. 3rd-year pro from Washington. Really settling in, delivered that hit to the back of Jordan Hicks.
Yeah, that'll do it. And I just feel like watching Nix right now that, you know, he's getting a little anxious in the pocket. He's not trusting the protection even though it's there. And he's not really seeing the field on the last throw.
3rd down and 11.
Anyway, he had an opportunity to Bailey on a big play if he wanted to take it, but doing a lot of moving in the pocket, it's unnecessary.
Shotgun, go to throw. Pressure coming at him. Gets it off. Gone. Touchdown. Wow. Wow. Holy hell.
Touchdown to Mims, his 2nd of the year. You know, I just said that he wasn't trusting the protection. He wasn't seeing things, but he saw it there. The safety split, that was where you got to go with the football, give the little guy Marvin Mims an opportunity, and the ball was thrown perfectly right down the middle. That's a great play.
Extra points, good.
How about that? A juggle. The catch, and he's gone. 93 yards. The rookie, smile on his face, pumping up the crowd. Broncos up 11.
Ah. What a throw.
Getting together, the bold Louisiana flavors and satisfying crunch of Popeye's wings are always the right call.
Merry Christmas.
This is for you. I knew you would like that. That's your color.
With Walmart fashion for every style, get the gift that shows you get them.
At University of
All
Maryland.
right, 11-point game. A lot of game left.
Doesn't have to mean starting from scratch.
A lot of game left.
Here, you can earn up to 90 undergraduate credits for relevant experience. What will your next success be?
Hey, this is Rolanda, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is the last bite. It's giving flavorful, crispy, tangy, giving happy holidays. It's the best.
Happy holidays.
Place with my best people. Real customer paid for their testimonial.
Experience the art of high-pressure brewed coffee and espresso with the love barista.
Oh, boy.
Enjoy richer, bolder flavors complete with velvet smooth crema for a satisfying moment unlike any
traditional pharmacy is broken. Frustrating waits, confusing pricing, coupons versus copays. So we created Cabinet Health, the sustainable online pharmacy that's more personalized, affordable, and convenient. Join the thousands of patients saving up to 70% on their prescriptions with at-cost pricing. You'll get a reusable glass bottle custom engraved with your name, and your refills come in plastic-free pouches, all delivered to your door for free. Join Cabinet today and get your free personalized bottle at cabinethealth.com/free.
UMGC gave me the ability to succeed again. It allowed me to understand my true potential in life and gave me the tools to go get it. I feel I can accomplish anything.
Learn more at umgc.edu.
What a throw.
The number 12 pick in this most recent draft gets helped back to his feet after the 93-yard touchdown pass to Marvin Mims by Ben Powers. And it was starting to look a little shaky, and then that beauty over the middle to Mims. Oh, man. He couldn't have put it there any better. No, and he just...
All right, here comes the kickoff.
The coverage perfectly, and then you got to make the throw.
Touchback.
Coverage wasn't good on Cleveland's part either, but you see these two safeties here, Rodney McLeod and then Ronnie Hickman, and they're going to split. And so the middle safety, or the middle of the field, is where you got to beat them. Now, they've got good coverage. They got them running with them, and you see that the ball's being contested, but just an absolute perfect throw. Now, it's 3rd and 11, so we haven't seen a lot of double teams on Myles Garrett tonight, but they did there, knowing they were going to have to just get a little bit of a tick longer for Bo Nix. But even with that, the timing that he showed, just getting back, saw it perfectly, and got it out of his hands.
1st down and 10, Cleveland. 1st and 10.
Would have likely been an incompletion or a touchdown. Can Cleveland answer? They try with Judy.
Judy, one big play. There's a touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown as the Browns and Broncos trade blows.
Wow.
70 yards to the former Bronco, Jerry Judy.
Clap your hands!
Denver decides to bring pressure. So here they come, and Nick Chubb steps up, and he makes the block. And they've been kind of going after Levi Wallace tonight. He's sitting on it. They're in man coverage. Jerry Judy just runs right by him. Now, a reminder, Riley Moss is not playing tonight, and he's been having an outstanding year. Levi Wallace is in the lineup because of that. And Jerry Judy is having a night in his return to Denver. And now the Browns are going to go for 2. Trying to close it down to a 3-point game. The Browns 4 for 7 and 2-point tries. What a night for Jerry Judy.
They're going to go for 2 here. They are going to get it. 28-25. 3-point game. Judy having a monster game coming back to Denver.
It's a really good route. You see Judy as he comes off the ball. He's looking to the inside. It's just enough to hold Wallace, and then you still got to make the throw. But I know it didn't work in Denver, but it has worked in Cleveland. It's been fun to watch. He's got a career high in receiving yards. His quote coming in, my feelings, I just want to go back up there and whip there. You always want to beat the opposing team that you used to play for. You know, that's just the competitive nature of us athletes. Well, he has competed tonight. And Jerry targeted 9 times, 6 catches, 167, a career high, and a touchdown, and then gets the 2-point try. That's an awesome shot. And he would have, Joey would have over 200 yards receiving if Winston had hit him on the one that was probably the easiest throw Winston had tonight that he missed. Number 15 overall pick. Back in 2020 by the Broncos. Traded in March, got a 3-year extension with $41 million guaranteed. And he is coming on with Jameis Winston as has the guy throwing it to him. Well, Joe, we came into this game talking about it. The Cleveland Browns, they're playing the role of spoiler. You know, they beat Baltimore a few weeks ago, and then they came back on Thursday night and they beat Pittsburgh. And you know, this is a team this year. They've only scored in the 20s. This is only the third time all year they've scored in the 20s. When they've scored 18 or more points, which they've only done 3 times prior to this game, they've won all 3 games. So, you know, this bodes pretty well, and it's no surprise that they've scored the points.
Touchback here to start. Touchback.
This week, NFL players are wearing customized cleats in honor of the causes they support through My Cause, My Cleats. Visit NFL.com/MyCauseMyCleats to hear player stories, bid on their custom cleats for charity, and learn about how they're making a difference in their communities. Here's a look at just a few. Will Lutz, Project Food Box, Maurice First, Stay in the Game, promoting school attendance, Marvin Mims Jr., American Cancer Society, David Njoku, American Burn Association, Portland Sutton Lupus Foundation. More on Jerry Jeudy from Lisa Salters after this first play. It's a toss. It's
Oh my God, big play again out to midfield. Flag down on that.
And it looks like it's coming back, and it's a hold.
Holding, coming back.
It looked like they might have gotten Garrett Bowles, who I mentioned. That has been an issue with him over the course of his career.
Holding. Offense number 72. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Replay first down.
Take a look. It eliminates that big run by McLaughlin as he definitely got a hold there of Devin Bush. Makes it first down and 20.
Throws. Oh, it should have been picked off. Two different fouls on the play.
With Ward in coverage, one call is for pass interference, but what's the other? Looks like the other's against Denver.
Offsetting fouls.
There are 2 calls on the play, one by each team. Illegal formation. Offense number 72. Pass interference. Defense. Those fouls will offset. Replay first down.
So I guess they're saying that Garrett Bowles was not on the line of scrimmage. He was set back. And there he is, too far back. Yeah, he's too far back. And they didn't name who the penalty on Cleveland was, whether it was Denzel Ward or not, but I thought Emerson might have gotten a grab.
Huh? Yeah? What else you got going on? You at school tomorrow? This thing came pressing. Sullivan, where you been? Come here. Where you been?
Incomplete, and now we'll go down to Lisa Salters. Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, Jerry Jeudy remembering his little sister Aaliyah on his.
Can you give me some
it was the day after
ginger ale
Thanksgiving
with
years ago when Aaliyah passed
We have
away.
anything for a
She
bug
was
bite?
7 years old, but lived far longer.
If we do, I need it because I've got something that bit me here. And it's really turning red.
A rare genetic disorder that causes severe developmental delays. Most babies born with it don't reach their first birthday. Aaliyah was never able to walk or talk, but she was the life of her big brother Jerry's life. He called her Lulu and has dedicated his NFL career to the sister that he says
Sullivan was here. Shotgun, 2nd and 20. Going to throw underneath. Going to get hit right away. Short game.
And so wearing those cleats, honoring his late sister, Jerry Jeudy, has a career night in his return to Denver. And now 3rd down and 17 for the Broncos as their lead has been cut to 3.
3rd and 17. Shotgun, going to throw it. Underneath. Tackled right away. 4th down. They're going to have to kick.
Yeah, the penalties just got him backed up so much. That was a smart play by Bo Nix. There was really nothing down the field. And just take what you can, play the field position game, and hope your defense can go out and make a stop. Riley Dixon has had a nice night.
There's your kick.
This one hangs up a bit.
Browns get it right there.
He was initially trying to stay away. I think he wanted to make sure that that ball did not hit a teammate. And so he went in to grab it. And secure it for the Browns. What a night for Jerry Jeudy, saying, well, let me hear you. In his return to Denver, Jeudy.
We got a quick timeout. 8:13 left in the third. 3-point bumper here. If anybody's brand new tonight, hit that subscribe. We're trying to get up to that 25 mark. We got 10 to go. 10 to go.
Enjoy it all for just $25.99 at KFC.
Remember a time when anything felt possible.
Yes, sir.
You can see grand adventures even though walking galaxy.
Right there, that's where it is.
Streaming tonight. Today's your last chance to save big on a Disney Plus and bundle with this special Black Friday offer.
Thank you. Yeah, just in case. Bump, 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 bump.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself.
Wax
Cool,
figure.
Right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, I even got my nostrils right. It's just nice to know. Years after I'm gone, this guy will be standing the test of...
I'm so sick of these Liberty commercials.
No! Only pay for what you need. Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. The thing in the National Hockey League, you want to win consistently, you want to go far. Your best players have to be your best players.
Red Wings are on the board. Scores. Overtime winner, Pastrnak. Your legacy franchise. Who knows that he's in the return?
Red Wings, Bruins, Oilers, Golden Knights, Tuesday on ESPN+.
Week 14 kicks off with Thursday Night Football starting at 8:15 p.m. Eastern on Prime Video. Stream games live on your
Thursday Night Football is the Packers and the Lions. That should be a good one.
Well, the Aspen area had a historic November snowfall with the most accumulation in the last 30 years, more than 70 inches. Fell in some areas last month. Not one for a black diamond.
Nor am I.
I like the green circle and the blue square.
Yeah, sometimes the blue squares, they get my attention a little more than I'd like as well.
From the
I just want to get down the mountain with all my limbs intact.
From the 29, dumps it off, wide receiver screen. Chubb, gain of 12, gain of 15.
Delivering a block, and Chubb with a big catch and run out to the 48-yard line, got 19.
Yeah, so Denver's in man coverage, and when you run a screen, if you're able to pick off then the guy who's in man coverage on the back, you've got a chance for a big play. And they time it up perfectly, and that's really the key. When you see these teams that are effective with the screen game, you don't just simply call screens. I mean, there's something to it, and you've got to work at it and practice it.
First down and 10.
Get the timing married up with the offensive linemen when they're letting guys go and the back end behind it, but they executed it well against that man look.
Winston keeps.
Winston, quick out, incomplete. Threw it too low for Tony.
The Giants, then Kansas City, played the Super Bowl, and now just up from the practice squad with Cleveland at second down and 10.
Second down and 10.
I think that as much as Denver has played man, Levi Wallace, he's had a tough night, and he's probably better equipped as a zone player just because of his lack of speed. He's up here at the top. But right now they're showing they're going to give him a little help with the safety, which is what they should do based on how things have gone.
Handoff, off tackle.
Here's Ford.
Ford, he goes nowhere. 3rd and 10 coming up. 3rd and 10.
We have seen this a lot tonight. Here's the one, the first half with Judy running right by Levi Wallace. Here's the one they hit. And the one that they hit, you see Levi's just basically sitting on the ground. He doesn't have any help from the safety, so you've got to get out of there. And knowing that he doesn't have the speed to keep up with Judy, you'd think he'd even be playing a lot softer than what he has. My question would be, if you've got an all-pro in Pat Surtain, why doesn't he travel with Jerry Judy?
Shotgun, 3rd and 10. Throws it underneath. That was a dumb pass. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
How you go that underneath? That was dumb.
Surtain with Judy at times, but it's not been throughout the entire game. Sometimes coordinators, is how Schwartz operates, that he doesn't rotate their corners the way that Cleveland used to with Denzel Ward, because he doesn't want to tip off when they're in man coverage. But when you've got a guy who's having the night that Judy is having, and you've got Surtain on your team, stands to reason that he'd be on top of him.
Quick out on the punt. Going to be down at the 5. 2. Maybe at the 3-yard line. Wow.
Good job by Mohorkes.
Where are they going to put him? Let me see where that is.
As Winston Reed downfield tapped it at the 3. Time now for our Fantasy Watch, brought to you by Wingstop. How about the night for Jameis Winston? Be some fantasy players scrambling to their phone or computer to get him on their team going forward. 355 yards, 3 touchdowns. One of them to the man having a career night, Jerry Judy, on his 6 catches. No doubt. And I go back to it. It just can't help but wonder what this year might have looked like for Cleveland if Jameis had taken over from the start, or at least much sooner than when he did. I know Deshaun Watson goes down with a torn Achilles, but it had been a real struggle offensively watching him. Denver's only running for 39 yards in this game.
Denver, oh my God. It was almost a safety. 2nd down and 10. They almost had him in the end zone.
Bo Nix just kind of ducked him and then got out to throw it away. Yeah, you know.
Wow.
Comes right off the edge. Bo Nix, he's prepared for it. He needs to be down here in the red zone. Wisely gets it out of his hand. And this would be an area where, as the Broncos start for the 3rd time inside their own 15, if you could run the ball, you'd really be ahead of the game. But so far, they have not been able to.
Handoff, still looking to roll out and throw. Complete on the run. Out to the 35 to Sutton. Great play. Had him pinned down. You let him out again.
Good job by Bo Nix, knowing what he had, but the back is going to again. He passed it up last time when you're right here in the flat, but instead he holds it, doesn't take the easy one, and is able to then throw the ball in behind it to Cortland Sutton for a big gain. We saw that early drop by Sutton. Nice spinning grab there, and a 32-yard pickup.
Handoff, short run. They don't tackle him. Now it's an 8-yard, 9-yard run. 2nd down and 1. Got to make those tackles.
Well, Joe, you guys talked earlier in the game about the uptick in production from Cortland Sutton from weeks 8 through now, and that's because in week 7 against the Saints, Sutton had 0 targets, 0 catches, 0 yards. He said Bo Nix came in the locker room after that game, after Bo had talked with the media, and he came up to Cortland and said, if we ever even get to a half of football and I haven't thrown you the ball, you need to come tell me, Bo, throw me the ball. And Bo Nix insisted.
Handoff. Spin move out in front. McLaughlin runs down to the 40. 2 big runs.
Of 18. Now, I talked about him a little bit earlier. Just his quickness and speed, he really shows up. And this is an excellent job. Not a lot of guys can traverse the field like that and have an explosive run the way that he does. Get away with a face mask there on him. Nobody caught that one, but a big-time run. Yeah, I mean, McLaughlin was out in the open. Devin Bush grabbed him by the face mask, but they didn't see it, didn't throw a flag, and that's the longest Denver run of the night. 18 yards.
1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, go to throw.
And this is out of the reach of McLaughlin.
Screen, no good. Nothing.
Another screen by Sean Payton.
and you go back to Sean's career as a play caller, even before he was a head coach, they've always used a lot of screens. It's a big part of how he attacks a defense, and he does it with a lot of different looks. The one thing that we don't see much of from this offense is a lot of motions and shifts. They're last in the NFL in the amount that they use of shifts and motions, and that had always been a big part as well. Part of the reason why he's not...
Second down and 10. Second and 10. Under center. Handoff. Gain of 10. Wow, down to the 20. This running back is running all over the place.
Wattenberg, the center, gave him a good block, 17 yards for Jaleel McLaughlin. Yeah, Ben Powers, the left guard, he does an excellent job as well. You see the push that he's able to get in the lane that then opens up. Yeah, Bailey, he's out there trying to help out also. Lynn Miners. Yeah, they're starting to heat up, and I would continue to see if you can't give it to them and get this offensive line coming off the ball. Up to 82 yards on the night. McLaughlin at 7 yards to carry. They go back to him.
Short run again.
And he's running down average.
Second down.
Under 3 to go, third quarter. Well, such a good job.
Under 3 to go.
Shows as he runs and just kind of finds his way. Even Burton, the fullback who's leading the way, he's kind of navigating bodies, and it's just good patience for a guy this fast and this quick. A lot of times you get a player like that, they rush things and they're on top of these linemen and they don't let things kind of unfold. But boy, McLaughlin, he's been really good. He's got 42 rush yards on this drive. Stood with it. Gets a block.
Short run. Third down coming up at short.
Burton could not maintain that block. Devin Bush made the tackle. Well, he is trying to get there. You look at the most consecutive games without a back to go for 100. Broncos 29 consecutive games, and McLaughlin is sitting at 71 on the night. It's third down and 2. And the Broncos will use a timeout.
I didn't see exactly what happened as to why they elected to call the timeout.
Broncos have finished with a losing record each of the last 7 seasons. They were 8-9 last year. They haven't been to the playoffs since they won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning at quarterback in 2015. But they are sitting currently in a playoff spot in the wild card chase. Wild card race with the Chargers. They got a win yesterday. The Ravens
did not.
They're the division leaders. The teams in the hunt on the
Frustrating.
right, the Kansas City Chiefs sitting.
Frustrating not getting a win.
11-1. I think Sean Payton's done a terrific job.
Anybody brand new tonight, first time in here that we haven't spoke to, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. 3rd and 2 from the 12.
A lot of things came together, starting with the play of his
Pressure coming at him. Chasing Nix, going to just throw it up. Incomplete. 4th down.
It brings up 4th down and 2.
Going to have to kick the field goal.
What's the decision going to be for Sean Payton? Well, they were trying to get the home run shot to the end zone on 3rd and 2. They're expecting man coverage, and they're going to run the crossers at the intermediate depth into the end zone.
4th and 2, they're going to go for it.
And then see if they can get them off sides.
Nope, not going for it. Just trying to draw them.
Jump offside at the end of that.
Offense number 10. 5-yard penalty.
He stole that out of Jameis Winston's play.
That's right.
Against Pittsburgh. That doesn't work either. When it doesn't work the first, as soon as you try the hard count, when it doesn't work, it's not going to work. But the right idea, I mean, disappointing you get to 3rd and 2 and you don't convert.
At the end, he said jump offside. He didn't.
Field goal's up, and field goal is good. We got a 6-point game here. 6-point game. Still got a whole quarter of football left.
2 to go in the third quarter. Next week we'll be in Dallas for our Week 14 Monday Night Football matchup between the Bengals and the Cowboys.
Bengals and the Cowboys, Week 14.
Eastern on ABC and ESPN, and we'll have a special Simpsons Fun Day football version on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus with an animated game transformed in real time into the iconic Simpsons world in Springfield. Well, you know how much I think of Joe Burrow, and I can only imagine the frustration that he's feeling. I know the entire organization is, but for him to play at the level that he has, and not, you know, usually if you're a team that's not playing well, it usually coincides with the quarterback not playing well. But for him to be having the year that he's had and them not win, it just reflects how poorly the defense has played, and he's awfully fun to watch. It's not what anyone would have thought for the Cincinnati Bengals, but looking forward to that one. And Dallas, they've gotten on a little bit of a roll, and you know, anything can happen. You just keep playing, and that's what Dallas is doing. Bengals have scored 99 points during their 3-game losing streak. Here's more on next Monday night from Arlington.
With an important announcement. The Simpsons Fun Day Football is coming to Springfield. Bart and the Bengals face off against Homer and the Cowboys in prime time. Monday, December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus.
I don't think my man Hank Azaria will be in attendance, but I'm sure we'll voices on the Simpsons. It's good life, isn't it, Hank? It's a good life. From the 30.
From the 30, here we go.
Browns ball down 6. Patrick Tam here on duty.
Handoff, Ford. Got about a yard, not much.
Well, we'll see. We'll track that. See if Surtain the rest of the night goes.
The
Broncos have seen enough of number 3 carve up their secondary, and in particular Levi Wallace. Well, and the surprising thing about it is when we talked to Vance Joseph about Levi Wallace making the start, he said we're going to have to give him a little bit of help, but yet they haven't. Now here they are at the top.
Quick out, clock complete. Gain of 8, 3rd and 1.
Joku on 2nd down and is able to come up about a yard shy of 1st down yardage. 3rd down and 1 coming up with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter.
Pitch to Ford. He didn't get it. It's going to be 4th and 1. Browns might go for it here, though.
Yeah, it was one-on-one with Ford and McMillan, and who was going to win. Initially, it looked like Ford would, that he had the angle and the momentum to his advantage. That was close, but a really good job.
They are going to go for it. 4th and 1. The crowd's coming up.
I'd let this run out and not rush this 4th down. They can. Instead, Winston takes it.
Winston's got it. 1st down.
Looks like he got enough. And that's how the 3rd quarter comes to an end with Winston going for it. They've signaled it's good for a 1st down. The indication is 1st down. What a night for Judy. What a good game in Denver. 4th quarter coming up.
4th quarter coming up. Da-da-da-da-da. 1-score game, but we come back here to live action.
We interrupt with an important announcement. The Simpsons Fun Day Football is coming to Springfield. Bart and the Bengals face off against Homer and the Cowboys in prime time. Monday, December 9th at 8 p.m. Eastern on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus.
The world's worst places.
Children with cleft conditions live in darkness and shame. They're shunned, outcast, living in pain. You can reach out and change the life of a suffering child right now. A surgery that takes as
First
little
down and
as
10 to
45
40.
minutes, and your act of love can change a child's life forever. Please call, scan, or go online to give a new smile. Thousands of children are waiting.
How many subscriptions do you have?
Probably just Netflix and Spotify.
All right, it's saying you have 13 subscriptions, which is costing you around $270 a month.
What?
You can cancel the ones you don't want right through the app, and it can even help you try and get a refund.
My doctor told me I needed to start prioritizing my liver health.
Dose for Your Liver is a clinically backed supplement that supports healthy liver function.
My stomach feels a lot better.
He has more energy, he sees his grandkids more.
Start your liver health journey today at DOSEdaily.co.
Oh, another day one.
Still dry? Yeah, still dry. I'm Andy from Bessie.
Oh.
Some water for footwear.
Judy has 167. Wow. Pushing some numbers tonight.
You can take your dog out for hours when it's sweat. But people love us for commuting in any weather and staying super comfortable. The reason we're so obsessed with water, it makes us happier, healthier, and reduces stress. So why wouldn't we be?
Take a look at right guard Wyatt Teller, and they got away with one. He clearly comes off the ball before the snap, and nobody catches it. Sean Payton, he saw it. He knew immediately, and they don't draw the flag, and not sure exactly why. And so instead of 4th down and 6, Winston picks up the first down.
All right, here we go. First down and 10 at the 40.
And we start the 4th quarter.
Handoff, short run, gain of about 2. Mike Dick, I remember Dick's saying, yeah.
Made the stop, and Payton wanted an explanation as to why they missed it. It's a big miss, going for it on your side of the 50 on a 4th down and 1.
Love the Monday Night Football music.
The thinking of Stefanski if that penalty was called. Yeah, you have to believe that they would have then punted. And I will say, I've known Sean a long time. I'm surprised he held it together as well as he did.
Fakes it, play action. Under pressure, he's going to go down. They crushed him all the way back. That's a huge loss. It's going to be 3rd down and about 20-some.
They're going to try to tip Benito and give Buffetti a little bit of help. But you see,
God, how bad is that going to be?
on the inside of Buffetti, he's anticipating once he gets knocked off the mark by Woods, he has a shot then to get to Winston and just totally threw Jermaine Buffetti off and trying to make the block. And then a hit to the helmet by Cooper during the tackle. Yeah, I mean, that contact.
3rd down and 23.
Is it a passing posture going backwards? To me, that's roughing the passer. Well, they didn't call that.
3rd down and 23.
Winston ended up with his helmet knocked off on that hit by Jonathan Cooper. Play clock is at 1. 3rd down.
Throws it underneath. Got about 10 back.
First down yardage. Let's go back to that hit. Benito got there first. And then the hit by Jonathan Cooper was direct helmet to helmet right there.
They didn't call it, though.
And Winston ends up with the helmet sliding off his head. Jameis was after the play pointing to his head, but no call. And now a punt by Porquez. And it's a big one. Over the head of Mims and into the end zone.
End zone, touchback. 6-yard gain. Denver's got the ball.
So this possession, this drive will start in the 20 for the Broncos. It's 7-5. Up by 6.
This could be an interesting finish.
That's what I said.
Who are you talking to?
Say hi, Gemini.
Hi there.
Gemini, give me some nicknames.
I need help, Gemini. No problem. You can try using Greek yogurt instead.
Whoa, that's actually not super helpful.
Thanks. Just let me know if you need anything else.
At Burger King, we flame grill our burgers. Why? Because that's how it should be done. Hot, juicy, smoky, flame grilled, and made your way. This weekend only, get a free Whopper Jr. with a $1 purchase only on the BK app.
Lowe's knows our deals let you give more and get more too. Shop now for big Black Friday.
Ford was injured on the punt. Oh, that's not good.
From our top brands. And rack up more points for you when you shop with My Lowe's Rewards. Lowe's.
50% off everything online, plus 50% off deals in store this Wednesday through Monday.
Walking in a winter wonderland.
The best AI assistant isn't one that knows the whole world. It's one that knows your world. A custom assistant built on Watson X with IBM's Granite models can leverage your trusted data, be easily trained on your workflows, and integrate with your apps. It can be tuned to do just what you need, because the more AI knows about your world, the more it can help you do. IBM, let's create.
Beautiful night, packed house, crowd having fun, singing some John Denver.
Crowd singing some John Denver. West Virginia. Take me home, country roads.
6-point lead for the Broncos with a possession starting at their 20.
All right, possession starting at the 20-yard line here.
This time it's Javonte Williams in the backfield next to Nix. Last drive featured McLaughlin.
Bo Nix to throw. Whoa, go down the field. Intercepted. Cleveland ball.
And you've been talking about Denzel Ward all night. He forced one interception on a great play he made in the first half. This time he pulls it down.
Nix put too much air under it.
Yeah, you go to the well too many times. You see Myles Garrett walking off the field maybe with a little bit of a hamstring. They try to block him up offensively to take a shot down the field. This was by design, but when Bo Nix feels the pressure and starts to slide out of the pocket, you're just not able to get enough on the ball, especially when you're going up against a corner like Denzel Ward. Now, I'm sure Bo Nix knows Denzel Ward's history and how good of a player he is, but you're going to see how they block it up over here. But when Nix slides over, when you're trying to throw the ball late, that far down the field, it just becomes a 50-50 ball. Give him a chance. You'd like to see your receiver at least be able to play defense a little bit better than that, but Marvin Mims not able to do so. Well, defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz told us 50-50 balls this year have turned into 75-25 against us. They have not come down with picks. They came in with 2 losses.
Goes over the middle. Wide open is Judy. Another big play for Judy.
His big night continues, and there was nobody.
Good Lord. That was a 35-yard play on that one.
He runs with Judy as he comes across. Just a big hole. I mean, nobody within 20 yards of him. He's over 200 yards now in the game is Jerry Judy.
Incomplete.
At the line of scrimmage by DJ Jones.
2nd down and 10. I think I had Jerry Judy and sat him on my bench too.
Judy may need some as well. See what Judy has done compared to the rest of the team, about 50-50. Judy, everybody else. Well, he couldn't have written this script any better. The only thing left now for him is for Cleveland to walk away with a win. Jameis Winston now over 400 yards passing for the 5th time in his career. His legend is
Handoff.
Brown
Off tackle, gain of 3 or 4.
35, that's it. Third down coming up. Well, we came into this game, Joe, talking about how Denver had gotten the bye week, the last bye week of the year. They have it next week, and so this is a team in general that
third down.
Play that many weeks in a row without a break, and this defense for Denver has been on the field a lot, and you just kind of feel like they're wearing down a little bit. And that's why when the offense got the ball, maybe you get that running game going. They decided to take a shot, give the ball right back to Cleveland.
Quick out, look at the throw, crossing pattern, got him, tight end, tackled at the 20. 1st and 10, Woods on the catch.
Impact here tonight, 3 catches on the night, 14 yards this time, and a first down. And he's working against Levi Wallace, which has kind of been the constant here tonight. It's pretty easy opportunity for Woods, running an uncontested slant route.
Yeah, he's crushing.
Brown's third down conversion this half. And it sets him up at the Denver 21. Pressure.
Oh, ball got tipped. That would have almost intercepted. 2nd and 10.
Hand on the arm of the ball of Jameis Winston. Before seeing completion, 2nd and 10, let's see what Benito caught on his way to the quarterback. And just as he was throwing it, does a spin move, and just as he's turning and loose, got a hold of his wrist. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10, throws incomplete.
Judy with Sertan on it. Great job by Patrick Sertan, just driving on the ball.
Big play here now.
Really good job by him. He's in such a great position, and then as soon as Judy turns around, he's reading through the quarterback and comes and makes a play on it. I know they're friends, but Pat Sertan's gotten tired of watching Jerry Judy just streak through this secondary. They're going to have to rush this third down. They didn't get it off. That's a penalty.
Didn't get it off, delay a game. 3rd and 15 now.
The crowd was a huge factor in that. We could see Jameis Winston pleading with Ethan Posick to snap it. He couldn't hear it. That's the 2nd time they've been called for a delay of game. And you think, well, is Kevin Stefanski watching it? He certainly is. At 3rd and 10, is that a timeout wisely spent? And that's the question you got to ask yourself as the coach. In his mind, it wasn't. Back up 5 more. Converting 3rd and 15 isn't necessarily any more difficult than converting 3rd and 10. This one to the sideline.
Caught! 1st down, Judy.
Amazing.
Wow.
Every time Winston looks up, Judy is waiting for him to find him. And he's
1st and goal.
Sideline for 17. Well, based on the coverage, Sertan, he gets cleared out by the outside receiver, but it looked like he was getting some safety help. It looked like he was going to get safety help over the top to where he could then squeeze that, and he doesn't. So it's just a blown coverage. Jerome Ford almost tipped this ball. In fact, he did. Wow. On the way to Judy, and he still caught it.
1st and goal at the 9. Winston keeps it on an RPO. What the heck? For a 2nd and goal for the 5, he got a couple yards.
A gain of 4. That was all Jameis Winston there, just making a play. It didn't look like he had a chance to go anywhere.
Wow.
Well, this is big. I mean, if you look at the red zone possessions for Cleveland, they're 2 for 2 on the night. And yet the last 3 games, Denver's been good in the red zone all year. The last 3 games, they've held teams to 20%
Cleveland's going to spread it out. 2nd and goal. Quick out, complete. Chubb, touchdown.
And just perfectly read by Jameis Winston. Just another bust in the
wow.
And hats off to Ken Dorsey. You know, and some of the calls that he made, giving this offense an opportunity to make some plays, starting with the 3rd and 15 conversion. First touchdown catch of the year for Chubb in his 6th game back from that knee injury. Jameis Winston with 4 touchdown passes in the game.
The extra point is good.
Extra point for the lead. And it's 32-31 Cleveland. This is a 3-18.
What a game. 32-31.
Yes, they are. Take a look at the touchdown going to break. Winston, what a night.
24,016 subscribers, trying to get up to 25. Need 9 more new friends tonight to get us to our goal. 9 more.
Match deal, you can order any pizza you can dream up. Any 2 toppings on each half, any sauce, and any of 3 crusts. So dream big when you order 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Domino's.
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So
Izzo, he's all fired up.
Never chase your losses.
Izzo said, hit that sub and like, please.
Learn more at responsibleplay.org.
Dude, this thing is awesome. I know. I bought it using the cash rewards card from Navy Federal Credit Union. I get cash back on every purchase. Honestly, I can't imagine where I'd be without them. 1 word. Got it. Reeling in fish. Eating fish. Fish in the sea? Movie.
Waiting on these commercials to go through in the back.
Introducing the new Cash Rewards Plus card. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Winning in December can lead to greatness. How can you achieve greatness? Start with a Lexus during the December to Remember sales event from your Baltimore Lexus dealers. Len Stoller, Lexus, and
Landon says, let's go, Cleveland.
Outstanding Lexus selection, including hybrid and EV models, plus special leasing and financing.
All the scores from tonight's sports are across the top of the screen
at your Baltimore Lexus dealers.
for both hockey and the NBA.
And Len Stoller, Lexus, and Owings Mills.
Celtics won again. That's actually not surprising.
Feel the holiday magic of Maryland Lottery Holiday School.
Nice to meet you, Landon. I think you said it's your first time in. Welcome to our channel tonight.
Well, the frustration has led to some yelling by the defense of the Broncos over on the bench. And this is a defense that had caught your attention for how well it had been playing tonight. They're getting shredded. They are. This was a top 5 defense coming into this year, really doing a lot of good things. They were giving up on average 296 yards a game. They gave up more than that in the first half to Cleveland, and Cleveland right now over 500 yards of offense. I mean, Cleveland has taken this defense behind the woodshed. I mean, it's
8:57 left in the fourth.
Last possession, especially in the red zone, just a number of busted coverages.
Touchback.
Moss, their outstanding young corner, out with a knee. He may ask for a raise after tonight if his absence means this much to the defense. Let's see who's designing success, brought to you by Mercedes-Benz. And we look at his zone coverage, and it hasn't mattered what the coverage is. Jameis Winston, Jerry Jeudy, they've found holes in it all night. Yeah, they have. I just think what the game plan with Ken Dorsey coming in, he smells blood in the water at corner for Denver, and they've gone after him. And Vance Joseph just hasn't really had an answer for him. Here's McLaughlin on first down.
Short run on first down, not much there.
Myles Garrett in on the the stop. We saw him limp away last time. Miles Garrett grabbing at the back of his leg. I guess he's okay. And well, those two are having the times of their lives over there for Cleveland, Jerry Jeudy and Jameis Winston. And I go back, we see Miles Garrett, and he's enjoying himself out there, and not easy to do. We talked about Kevin Stefanski earlier, and I just can't imagine him not being back in Cleveland. And obviously, a game like tonight and how they finish up the year is going to go a long way.
Going to throw, caught, first down at midfield, Sutton. Sutton's been there all week, all night for him.
On the Brown side of the 50, and you see the accuracy and the arm strength of Bo Nix. Yeah, we saw it when he made the touchdown throw to Marvin Mims, but we haven't seen it a lot, and we saw it here. That he saw the defense, he knew exactly what he had, one-on-one outside to Cortland Sutton. Good route by Cortland, and that's one of the things Bo Nix talked about as well, and I agree with him, having followed Cortland Sutton throughout his career, that he gets regarded as a 50-50 guy who goes
first down and 10.
Catches, but he's
got whistles. Ward looks like he's cramping up for the Browns.
Worked on, and it's a medical timeout, so this is not charged to either side. We keep talking about the night for June.
Delpit, they're taking Delpit at, let him go get checked out for the
may have seen something from
concussion thing.
This would have come from above, saying a spotter saying that something didn't look right with Grant Delpit after that last play, so they stopped play, and they're going to make Delpit go in and get checked. Yeah, those are two starters now off the field. So they're working on Ward's calf, and they're going to go look at Grant Delpit. Yeah, two secondary players. We'll see if Sean Payton tries to take advantage of it right here. 7.5 to go. 1 point game.
Why is that so loud? Handoff off tackle. Going to get a couple yards.
He is bottled up as his defense swarms to the ball. This is now 3 plays ago with Grant Delpit. And I'm glad they saw it. He banged into the right shoulder pad of Miles Garrett. Yeah, you can see the effect, and good job by the league and the officials and keeping an eye on him. And that's how it's supposed to work.
Quick out, complete down to the 32.
Bo Nix says, "Okay, Jameis, you want to see a fastball? Here you go." He gave it to him. I think it even surprised Kroll a little bit. That ball gets onto him in a hurry, and it's not on his body. I mean, it's all hands. He's able to go up and make a play. I do like him. Adam Troutman, he gets a lot of playing time every time as well. But Lucas Kroll, he's a good player, and he can really run. That was a big-time play on his part. They're inside field goal range right now.
They're inside field goal range, to say.
Loftier ambitions than that. First down at the 34.
Short run. Nice carry on first run.
Diamante in on the stump. Yeah, this guy, he's just kind of just nice his way. He finds the hole.
Come on.
And I like what I've seen from him. Even the one where he didn't get much out of it, he did a good job. Creeping in on a 100-yard game. If their indication to us, what they've done this season is to ride the hot hand, I'd say it's pretty easy to see who the hot hand is. Yeah, no doubt. And when he's been in the game, he's given this offense a little life. They go with 6 offensive linemen now.
Second down and 1, 5:38 on the clock, 1 point game. Quick out, incomplete.
This throw is behind the intended target, Vele. Yeah, that's a tough one because they go extra linemen to give the appearance of a run. But they haven't run it through. They run it with a weapon. And it's been really their only key to being able to pick up yards on the ground with 38 and the ball. Yeah, he's been good. And unfortunately for Denver, right idea, bring in an extra lineman, give a look that you're going to continue to run it with McLaughlin, with him having the night that he's having, or at least the second.
Third down and 1.
He just doesn't connect on the throw.
First down inside the 20.
Third down and 1. They put it in the rookie's hands, and he finds his favorite target, Cortland Sutton, for a first
first down. And I don't know, maybe I'm seeing things. It looked like he might have bobbled this, but he got it. He was able to secure it before he was going out. No, he got it right away. So that was a good job. Good job by Bo Nix putting it right on him. And that's the fourth third down catch for a first down for Cortland Sutton. Those are big, obviously. A gain of 7. They're big, and when you're playing, when you're not contesting those throws, those become obviously a lot easier to convert.
Handoff up the middle, gets stopped right away. They lost a couple yards.
Under 5 to go. Second down.
Second down. Going under 5 minutes remaining.
Carry by Estime. We got Burton here, and it wasn't his man, but a lot of times the fullback has to clean up whatever he sees. But you know, Burton did not, and then that ended up being the guy making the play.
Ward is going back to the locker room.
He's back to get a closer look in the locker room. Second and 12.
12. He takes off running. He's going to get a bunch. Third down and 4 or 5 coming here.
I'd like for him to know the situation and see if he couldn't maybe pick up the first down. He goes down to protect himself. Excellent job recognizing the hole that opens up in front of him, and he goes and takes it. But this is one of those moments where you go and get it. Jordan Hicks was there waiting for him. First run of the game for Bo Nix. He's run for 300 yards.
Pressure coming. Screen. They didn't get it.
Spins down inside the 10. He's a yard short.
It's a yard short. They got to kick the field goal.
Yeah, this is definitely decision time. Do you want to kick the chip shot and get the lead, or do you want to try to end up with the touchdown?
Are they going to go for it here on 4th and 1? They're down a point. They could kick the field goal and go ahead.
There's no hesitancy on Sean's part at all. He immediately went to the call sheet. Amazingly, analytics says the field goal was the play here. It's 4th and 1.
Whistles, timeout.
And timeout Denver. I just told Sean that, so he's going to think about it again. Give you a look at the AFC West. Kansas City Chiefs on top.
That's some cool graphics on the screen right now.
Right now in that #1 seed position, but remember, Buffalo is just a game behind, and they have the tiebreaker. The Bills do because they beat Kansas City, and the Chiefs only lost. Then you've got the Chargers. They won in Atlanta yesterday, and then the Denver Broncos in the AFC North. Pittsburgh, what Mike Tomlin has done, that defense has been great as we have come to expect. And
Mike Tomlin's a great coach.
Russell Wilson has been a revelation.
Oh, they are going to kick the field goal now. And they hit it, 34-32. Field goal's good.
This game has been fun since the start. 34-30. I did not see this. I thought it might be a good game. I didn't see 34-32.
I did tell somebody at the beginning of the game, take the over when they were betting on it. I hope they did.
This Vance Joseph Denver defense, and they just have been throttled in this game. But going back to that decision by Sean Payton, had he have gone for it there on 4th down, and they don't make it, that was going to be a tough position for them. They only have 1 timeout, so it was going to be pretty tough sledding for them to be able to get the ball back.
Browns have all 3 timeouts when they get the ball here.
I wouldn't have minded, but I can say that sitting up here, you know. But the analytics says the right thing. That he kicks it, he takes the lead, and now can the defense make a stop? I mean, they're 7-5, and I would say that most.
Didn't do me no wrong because I feel
5 or
good.
6 wins. They got a rookie quarterback. When you talk about
Sugar and spice.
in that
Little James Brown going on in the background.
if there is one, he's the only guy that's doing it with a rookie quarterback. I agree, yeah, and I think maybe a lot of people don't recognize how difficult that is. And like we talked about, coming in, not only with a rookie quarterback, but a lot of young players out of necessity when you release Russell Wilson. And
touchback, touchback, touchback.
Play this year and next year. Yeah, and I'm not slighting Dan Quinn, by the way, who's done a great job in Washington. And he's doing it with Jaden Daniels, but you hear it about Tomlin, and Dan Campbell has been amazing. And O'Connell in Minnesota, and Jim Harbaugh.
Wow, 900 yards. That's crazy.
And Sean Payton, first down.
First down and 10 Brownies. Shotgun, going to throw. About to get sacked. Loss of 8 on the play. Wow.
Winston thought he had a chance for Judy out to the right, but the safeties are giving help, and so they played it pretty well. You see the corner underneath Judy, and by the time Winston's trying to get off of it, and here's the play here. Corner stays underneath the throw, does an excellent job. And
Second down and 18.
that's a rookie, Chris Abrams-Drain.
Looking to throw.
This first time he's been active. Here's Winston.
Winston's going to run for 2 yards. That was nothing. That was dumb. You got to go down the field at that point. Whoop, wrong one. You got to go down the field at that one. 2:04, so there'll be one more play before the 2-minute warning here. Third down and 12. Big play here. Third down and 12.
When they've taken advantage of it. There's Abrams-Drain. Third down and 12.
Shotgun, go to throw. Goes over top. Caught. Catch is made. Elijah Moore for a first down.
Against the rookie Abrams-Drain.
2-minute warning.
14 yards on third down and 12.
Like to see that again.
Like he did on the prior play, but he didn't do it.
Wow.
We'll get another look at that. 2-minute warning in Denver.
2-minute warning in Denver. It looks like it's a 1st and 10. As long as they don't come back and change it. Thank you to all the moderators today for helping in here. Appreciate that so much.
Love it. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too.
Good teamwork.
Sweet, right?
Thank you everybody for using the moderator group chat to work together. It is my expectation of all my moderators to do that. Thank you to Debbie Bernfeld, Kevin Z, and Team Thibodeau, our tag team champs over here, for their fan funding tonight and blessing of the channel. Greatly appreciate it.
Vivid Seats, the only ticket company in the game that rewards you for buying. From
Dun,
concerts
dun, dun, dun,
to
dun.
sports and everything in between.
Oh,
Vivid Seats, official ticketing partner of ESPN.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refresher. He's back on. Coors Light. Choose.
we'll see what happens here. 2 minutes left in the game.
Try something new. So many ways to save. Life ready. Wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
Derek Henry. Hey, Jake the State Farm. I say so
Dun,
much
dun, dun.
and spot my workout. Oh!
Let's see where it is.
Okay. And this is auto again, right?
Oh! Hey, this is my living room. Oh!
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan.
The dog isn't allowed on the couch, Derek.
Like a good neighbor,
State Farm is there.
All right.
Coming up on the nationwide post game, we will hear from both coaches, quarterbacks, visit with Joe and Troy, the key sequences in this game.
Lucchese Steve, what's up? Will the Broncos cover? Doesn't look good. Not right now. Welcome in, Lucchese Steve. Welcome in, Shane Evans back in. Hit that subscribe, everybody. Make sure you're following. We'll be live again Thursday night for Thursday Night Football. Lions and the Packers. Shotgun from the 42. 5 wide now, 5 wide. Calling for the ball. Here we go. Shotgun snap. Throws it quick out. Picked off. Intercepted. And he's going to take it to the house. Unbelievable. Looks like the Broncos may cover. Holy hell. Wow. I don't see any flags.
We'll make sure that McMillan was not touched after the pick. What a pick it was. So it sure was. It was a ball. We've talked about it throughout the night for both quarterbacks. You leave the ball behind when you've got man coverage like that. Bad things happen. And McMillan, who has had a bit of a...
No flags. Nope.
Does an excellent job with the game on the line, making the play, and nobody comes up to make a play on him, and he wisely gets up and returns it. Elijah Moore, you know, he thinks the play's over. No, he did not touch him, and he could have run over right then and touched him, but he didn't. Good heads-up play and a big play.
This is a 9-point game if he hits this. 9-point game. That'll put him away. It's a 2-score game now. That's a shame. The Browns are playing really well. Great job by the Denver Broncos defense to step up. What a play.
His second of the night.
He just laid it out there. He looked that receiver down and he just laid it out there.
And this might slam the door on this. Give the Broncos their 8th win and send them smiling into their bye week. Yeah, just you see it. It was a great shot. You see how far behind that throw was, and
that's all on Jameis Winston. 100%.
Leave that ball to the inside like that, and you know we talked about how many yards. Kevin Stefanski's just sick. Talk about how many yards Denver has given up tonight, over 500 yards of offense. But you said it, Joe. The 2 touchdowns the defense scored. I mean, you got to give them credit for that as well. That's the difference. Winston with a career-high 460 yards, but 2 interceptions for touchdowns.
2 interceptions for touchdowns by the defense. You got Denver's defense, you're really loving it.
As this kick will be returned by Ford.
Ford returns it to the 25.
That's it. He's had a couple of pass breakups tonight. There they are. He's been good. He's been under fire, as you said. And now this play with an exclamation point at the end of this one on his big night. You know, overall, we talked about some of the struggles that Levi Wallace has had tonight, and you mentioned McMillan and some of the struggles that he's had this year. He's been a bright spot tonight. It's good to see. Happy for him, especially him coming down and making the play on that last one.
Shotgun.
Season high in points now for the Broncos.
Underneath, Njoku, not much. There's not enough time in the game for them to get back into it, unfortunately.
Right now, his confidence is sky high. And he'll take that into the bye week. All these players will if they're able to hang on to this game. Second down and 10.
Second down and 10. He almost threw another interception.
Pressure on the play by Franklin Myers.
Wow.
And it's 3rd down as P.J. Locke almost got his first of the season, and the Broncos 3rd of the night. Yeah, right now for Jameis.
3rd down and 10.
You know that you're down 2 scores, and he's got to just start forcing throws. Trying to get big chunks. Third down and 10. Four-man rush underneath.
Underneath dropped.
And he doesn't make the catch. Fourth down. A minute 8 to go.
Minute 8 on the clock.
This will be a tough one if they don't pull out a miracle to have had the night that they've had offensively.
Cleveland had a great night. They had the game right there. Denver stepped up when they needed to.
The Browns came back in 99. This is a regular season record for the Browns with their pass yards tonight, 460. But
Across the middle, complete at the 40. Fourth down and 10, first down. They're going to take the timeout.
This is the most that any player has ever had facing his old team with regard to receiving yards. Judy was with the Broncos. He's now with the Browns.
235.
Denver, he puts up 235, and that is a record in NFL history for a player against his former team. Well, I mentioned it earlier. Obviously, he's proud of his own performance, and it's been exceptional. But I'm just watching his body language even after that last catch. This is a guy who's not thinking so much about his.
What's up, Road Warrior? Yeah, it was a great game. Moore can't hold on. 59 seconds on the clock.
This is a 9-point game, and as you look at the effort here by Moore, and there's McMillan again in coverage. I mean, Jameis Winston signed a one-year deal. There are teams, it feels like, throughout the NFL looking for a quarterback, maybe even Cleveland. But, I mean, he's been really, really good again here tonight. The Monday Night Postgame presented by Nationwide coming up after our game on
Shotgun, 2nd and 10.
He's not thinking about the long-term stuff yet. He told us.
Throws it underneath. Ford again. Gets the block. Gets out of bounds.
With 50 seconds to go. Yeah, I think that, to go back to your point, the Browns, I don't know if there's much of a decision that they've got to make or not, but with Deshaun, that's when you guarantee that contract the way that they did, you just kind of you are hoping that he is the player that he once was. And in no time that I've seen him with the Cleveland Browns have I seen that. And until they figure that part of it out.
Shotgun, looking to throw. Down the field he goes. End zone. There's a flag. They're going to have 1st and goal with a 1. Then they'll have to go for an onside kick.
And it was coverage by Chris Abrams-Drain back there, along with P.J. Locke, and they're going to throw the flag.
Number 31. Ball placed at spot the foul. Automatic. First down.
Well, these are the welcome to the NFL moments for Chris Abrams-Drain. He allowed that completion on a 3rd and long a moment ago, and now he grabs the right arm of Mike Woods for a pass interference call.
The pass interference will have it about the 5-yard line, so still going to have to score a touchdown quick.
And it's a 36-yard penalty to set the ball up at the 2.
Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, my God. It's going to be a pick 6. Well, they got to him. They didn't let him score. Winston threw another interception in the end zone. Oh, my God.
And interception number 3.
Jerry Jeudy is ticked off.
For Barton,
Holy hell.
Wearing that green dot helmet, taking over for Alex Singleton. And he gets the pick. Winston threw it right to him in the end zone. Yeah, he did.
I mean, he literally threw it right to him. Hit him right between the numbers.
All he thought of was he's going to take this 103 yards. There was no thought in his mind whatsoever to go down.
There's your knee, and there's your ball game, everybody. Thank you for watching tonight. Hit that subscribe on the way out. Big set of giant monkey nuts. That was frustrating. Hit the subscribe on the way out. I appreciate you being here. I'll be live for NFL football Thursday night as the Lions and the Pack go at each other. Appreciate you being here tonight. Congratulations, Broncos. Tough one for the Brownies. We'll talk to you soon.